whole day I'm buffering.
Alright, it's showing we're good.
It's showing we're good? Aurora, how are we now? There we go. Okay. Did you guys hear my intro or should I reintroduce ours? No, you didn't hear the intro? Okay. Well, welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room.
Again!
Okay. Thanks, guys. Today we're doing our Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. It has been quite some time since we have last seen each other due to, me going and doing stuff like buying a house. How dare I? Does anybody remember where we left off?
Yes, life.
That's the one who got kicked in the head yesterday. My memory is shot or something.
Last thing I remember, we were investigating an explosion outside the Troll Skull.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's about the best I can do.
That's all you remember?
You had gotten one of the beads.
Yeah. You had dumped a bunch of beads inside, or pulled some beads out of either from a kit or out of a water barrel.
Yep.
I wound up finding out that they were a necklace of fireball. I got in trouble because I was investigating and nobody wanted me to investigate.
Yeah, the City Watch was kind of frowning upon that.
Oh yeah, didn't you send Meatball to go look at something?
That was where we left off, was Meatball.
Thanks, Ness.
Where we left off was I was sending Meatball to go up to the rooftop where supposedly there were some people up there.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to do some investigating on our own, didn't get too much information other than the fact that there was somebody on a roof. Zentarum, there were a couple of Zentarum that were dead. And they were the ones that I ended up digging through their pockets and got in trouble because I was digging through their pockets. I got in a lot of trouble last session.
You tend to get in a lot of trouble in general. You are trouble.
Hello, laundryman.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess we're just not good enough for people to stick around to say hi to. They have to run away as soon as they hear we're coming over. And man.
So yeah, that was the majority of what I recall. Is we started to look into what happened and we didn't get too much information about that.
Okay. We weren't late. We arrived precisely when we meant to.
Yes, just like Fish Gandalf.
Exactly.
Hopefully dead fish Gandalf.
He's dead. You guys saw his lifeless corpse on the beach.
You just said it wasn't moving.
And I believe that, if I recall, you had gone to visit the Temple of Selune, the House of the Moon.
Yes, with Adelaide so that they could talk to Ori.
And as you were leaving, Ori caught up with you and offered,
She offered to give me some information later on down the road of the investigation because, well, she's happy I was taking care of Adelaide.
Yep. So you may be getting some...
Thank you, Aurora.
Thank you. I love that. Dragonbot loves the cheers and roars back at you. I love it. That is so 2006. Well, no, I suppose that's more 2010.
More 210, yep. Aurora just cheered for us. 100 points.
Is that what that little gold medallion is now?
I think so. I think she's our #1 cheerer.
Cool. Ooh, how do I cheer? I have to cheer.
You can cheer out loud.
Top of the page? Or top of the chat bar?
Right here?
I think so.
I don't know. Anyways, I'll deal with that later. The DM needs to DM look at how to cheer.
You know who you are, but no bugbears and boy shorts will not be a theme.
Wait, what?
Bugbears in boy shorts.
I might have to pull that one off in Lorimer.
No.
Like boy shorts is in,
Like the cute little panties? Yeah, no.
yeah, no. Ain't nobody wanna see that.
How would that even
Well, boy
fit?
shorts technically could you do basketball shorts?
They're technically boys shorts.
We could do basketball shorts
Hey.
because they're boys shorts.
Yeah, no, maybe we can mess with that.
So,
I just ready to.
Sorry, I gotta start food.
what do you
but
remember of last session?
There was a fireball. I have a really cool necklace with red beads on it that I showed Nilo, and I believe he took from me.
Yep.
Bastard.
It's Milo.
I must say that's
And the town guard. We were all back in Trollskull Manor.
attempting to be as lawful as possible while surrounded by a bunch of
waiting for the
heathens.
guards to leave, and I had sent a message to.
Strange icon next to the smiley face.
Whew, dizzy. Okay. I had sent a message to my Harper dude, and was waiting for a response.
Okay.
And we'd all investigated the roof.
Even though we were technically supposed to.
Well, almost all the roofs, because I sent Meatball at the very end of the session to go up to the other roof.
Correct.
No?
So do
What
I
did
need
I
to
tell
show
you
the
about
stream
that?
our new pets?
Susie beat it.
I want to hold the baby.
I don't care. Oh, cheers are bits. Okay,
Yep, and every bit is, I think, a penny.
cool. Good to know. Anywho.
There's also hot coffee, guys.
Ooh.
Just let me get stuff
That was
in there.
awesome. I heard it in stereo.
I usually hear that in stereo.
Sorry, I'm moving a little bit slow, but I will be right there.
Liquid
As long as you don't
night.
fall over, we don't care.
Exactly.
No promises right now, to be perfectly honest.
Okay, so I believe, yes, we had ended with you having a promise for potential information from Oriana.
Yep.
Because they had been requested by the City Watch for a cleric or the like to be sent over to find out, to assist in the investigation.
Right. I got it taken care of. No, I got it taken care of. She's like, tell her if she doesn't take it easy, I'll come over there and kick her butt.
Please do, I like it.
Tim just commented she would enjoy it.
Thanks, Tim.
I kind of liked it.
Wait, Aurora's there?
Yes. No, not right now, sweetie. Finish what you're doing.
Wait.
Once you're finished, then you can.
Well, I'm just waiting for the noodles to cook. DM, do you want coffee?
Yes, please.
I'm getting the DM coffee. See, I'm useful.
Let's see here.
Do you guys want some pastries on the table as well?
I would love some of those little strudel things.
Yes,
Yes.
Alright, we'll talk.
I gotta check to see if we have some tallow. I went and got myself a little red.
The wench is wenching.
So, let's see here. You guys, who was it that talked to the noble?
I believe that was me and Nilo, wasn't it?
No, I was at the temple with Ori.
It was me and
It was you and
Me and Alesta then.
Yeah.
Me and somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, because you went, oh, she's a noble. They're a noble. Here, converse.
not all nobles know each other.
They should.
You all look the same to me.
So, let's see here. So you guys are, good job. You guys are at home, at Trollskull, and it's starting to get later in the evening. Meatball went up to investigate where there was possibly somebody sitting up on a roof.
or left evidence of being up on a roof.
Is the jelly not coming out of the tube properly?
No.
No, I'm just trying to remember where I got that information from. I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm putting squeeze mayo on my arm.
That's,
Look, it's snail mail.
Your face is pretty red too.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about that.
You can put owl right here.
I get burnt. I'm one of those guys, I go outside, I get burnt, and then I turn dark.
I wish.
Same.
I
I
get
go
burnt.
outside, I get burnt, and I turn to a lobster for about a week.
I get burnt, I turn dark, and then it peels away and I'm white again.
I feel your pain.
Tan.
When I lived in Cali, I looked like a Mexican.
Why do I not have a hard time believing that?
So Cody does too. Gets burnt and it just turns tan. You suck.
So Meatball goes to investigate the roof.
Yeah, I'm going to be sitting in my room doing that whole I stare through your eyes thing that you can do with your fingers.
Morgie.
Right.
I'm just gonna be creepy and just stare at the walls. If anybody comes in, you're just like,
Oh, there you go. I'm going to sit directly across my bedroom door, so if somebody walks in, it's just Brandon stare all the way.
What are you doing? Hello, hello. What? What'd you do that for? We weren't answering.
Not.
I can see that through you guys. I can see that.
That's obnoxious.
No, Alesta would be more gentle about it. She would get a cup of water.
Wow. Okay, so the DM is being appeased for the next week.
Yay, yay.
And you get first pick of pastries.
Ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't wear pajamas.
Oh shoot.
I don't know where half of my pajamas are.
I'm just gonna put this in the center.
Well,
Indulge you inch, and I will grab some paper towels.
Well, I mean, about 2 less layers, it works for pajamas.
Actually,
I'm
I'm not in pajamas either.
I'm wearing
Thank you,
sweatpants and a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. That's pretty much my pajamas.
Anyone else want coffee while I'm up?
Yes, please.
White raspberry creamer, okay?
Black is good.
Black?
Yeah, thank you. Like myself.
I like my coffee like I like my dreams black.
Darian, do you want coffee?
Taya, you are probably the furthest person in this
Actually,
house.
yeah.
Okay, do
From
you want
having-
cream in it?
Yes, please.
I think the world is ending.
So as I'm
Darian said she
staring,
wants coffee.
Otherwise,
I'm gonna
I
wake
can
up.
do like hot chocolate. Would you want hot chocolate?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I need
do I
to
see
wake up.
anything through Meatball's eyeballs? And how disorienting is it to look through 5 eyes instead of 2?
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that?
Out
That's
of,
like
so
3
it's kind of
seconds.
like different spheres with one larger one kind of taking up the middle.
Oh, so I'm looking at a multi-screen projection?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. You got the main screen and then all little bitty screens.
Okay. I gotta take this off.
And for the most part, the main eye and 2 of the eye stalks are pretty focused on, you know, the target, the one roof.
Okay.
The other 3, or no, other 2, because he only has 4 eye stalks, sorry.
Yep.
The other 2 are kind of look like you gave a little kid a camera to videotape something. And not so much that, but it's just a
Sparkly, shiny, sparkly, shiny,
Bird.
sparkly, bird.
I must kill the rat!
No, I didn't tell him to kill rats. I told him to go climb up on the roof.
You might be looking for rats anyways for later.
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 are, you quickly realize not to pay too much attention to because they're definitely going to be disorientating.
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 I like that word.
And then he gets over to the roof and there doesn't seem to be much there.
That's really hot.
Using what I can, looking through his eyes, I want to see, look for footprints, tracks, leftover debris, smoking guns, cigarette butts, DNA samples.
Okay, CSI.
Well, it's a little bit too early of a time period to be processing DNA samples.
Okay, fair.
Although you could potentially use it in a locate person.
Or try.
Yeah. See, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that going now. Okay.
Does it mean you can use blood for that?
Yes.
Or other fluids.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with that stupid roof, and I cannot find that information in here anywhere, and I don't know where it came from, and it's driving me bonkers.
John gives a whole new meaning to the word don't
Okay,
swallow.
well, you're distracted. Now that I'm done in here, can I show Aurora?
Yes, you can show off your new babies.
Dragons in the dining room has 2 new fur babies.
We have 2 new mascots.
I wonder if I can make costumes that small.
Okay,
Yes.
you're gonna have to let me know camera wise. Ah! Joe, will you help me with Goliath? Here, you can take Goliath.
If you let go. Come here, kid.
Okay. It's okay. This is 9. She doesn't like not being held. So I don't know how to show the camera without like aiming it at my cleavage.
Even that little bit that you had her up, you can see her.
Okay.
Yeah, right there, you can see her.
Right here?
Yep, you can see her.
That's 9.
Baby rat doo 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 doo. Down a little bit, Joe.
Right there. There's Goliath.
And that's Goliath.
9 is very happy in my shirt or behind my neck.
Goliath likes to run.
Yeah.
Goliath.
Joe, you're just gonna sit down with him.
His legs are like.
Here we go. Cute.
Well, Goliath is chilling.
Sort of, he's kind of pinned.
No, actually, I got very little pressure on it.
I smell pastries.
You're not gonna get too far, kid.
Did you guys know that they actually like peanut butter and chocolate better than cheese?
Yeah, they had peanut butter earlier this afternoon.
Sweet. He's so tiny. Joey will let me even fill it through this.
I'll get you next time. Next time, Gadget.
Okay, I'll have to get up and stir that woman. Did I grab my coffee? I didn't.
You grab your coffee.
Joe, do you need anything while I'm up?
Negative.
He's so tiny and cute. Did you get an itty bitty little harness
Right?
and train him to sit on your shoulders?
You say your friend Deb's DM is still loading.
That's okay.
Yeah, there's
She's trying to
information that she's aware of that she can't find.
I've been there. Did Kiara ever come check in?
Nope. Yep.
You know what house she's at though, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I know where she's at, but it's just
Well, where
every
she should be.
couple hours we're supposed to.
That's why. Okay. Never mind.
Sorry, William off.
Her phone just barked at me.
It did.
Oh, Goliath.
Okay, so
He's like, okay, good with you.
it that's why it was the Waterdeep noble, Jezrin Hornraven,
Yes.
that said that, yes, Jezrin, that said she saw more like a puppet-shaped man, a puppet without strings. It was on the
That's right,
rooftop.
that's
It
right.
hurled something into the crowd and caused the explosion.
I remember that.
You recall she was quite hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't mean funny.
No. I mean,
No, she needed a raging kill, which is what she needed.
yes, like she might have a case of the vapors or something. So Meatball gets up there and he doesn't seem to find much of anything. Normal rooftop debris, like some
Bird poop.
bird poop, some leaves, but nothing overly suspicious.
Dern.
Adelaide came back with you, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And do you recall the questions you asked Oriana to have asked of the dead?
Not offhand.
Okay. Roll me percentile, please.
28.
28. Okay. Let's see. Shortly after Meatball gets back to the inn, or to the tavern.
Okay. She's on her back. That makes me feel better.
So one of our viewers just said, "Hi Loxy, how's Katie doing?"
She's not caged up in someone's room, if that's what you're asking.
Wait, what?
I'll explain later.
That definitely requires some.
Katie lost a fight.
She did. She lost. My dice rolled crap. And out of 8 rounds, I only successfully hit twice. I could not roll above a 10 to save my life. And this particular person was joking about, well, if you lose combat, you're my slave. And it was like, not today, Felicia.
And you lost.
They let me go because they were impressed with my battle prowess, and we have battle respect for each other. Holy sunburned child. Whoa, girl.
Wow.
You got a farmer's tan going on, kid.
Come here.
Yeah, come here.
I want to see.
Like, it's a drastic change.
You are gonna need some aloe.
Gonna need some
Oh,
aloe and
boy.
a half. Wow.
Do your arms hurt?
No?
Not yet.
Got the back of her
They'll
neck, too.
probably itch in about an hour here.
The back of her neck is also red.
Oh, you know what? It's not bad. But she doesn't burn as bad. Ooh, the back of her neck, she might a little bit. Okay. You're awesome. Sunscreen if you go out again. Hey. Remember to let us know you're alive every couple hours, okay?
You were gone for almost 4 hours without checking in.
Which, it's fine that you're outside playing. That's where you should be. You're a child. But let us
Check in.
know every once in a while.
That you're alive.
At least every 3 hours.
Can you please have a Coke?
No.
You can have water. Because getting sunburnt like that makes you dehydrated and your skin needs water.
You're gonna want to drink some water.
Yes, yes, yes. Take it from somebody who has had many intimate acquaintances with sunburn.
Did I color it all even?
Auntie Lobster over here.
Oh!
No, he's not wrong. That's the sad part.
I know, but still.
Shortly, where are you guys at? Are you guys up in your rooms? Are you hanging out down the
I'm in my
tavern?
room looking through Meatball's
He's
eyes.
back. He's back at the tavern.
Oh, then I'm gonna head back downstairs.
Okay. After your little bit of a dizzying experience doing that,
Right.
Milo's stumbling down the stairs.
shortly, let's see here.
I'm talking to Adelaide about
I can only
her
see.
visit with Oriana.
I can only see by
She
eye.
is
Okay.
gushing about this Oriana.
I'm pretty much sitting at the bar like this, just listening to
Like-
her just like verbally vomit.
Yeah.
I will be spending time in the spare room between Nyla and my rooms, talking to the plants, working with them, and then I want to make some time to go over and talk to, I need to redo my notes.
That one person over there.
Corellan's Crown, and go talk to Fala,
Oh.
and see if there's any plants that I could keep indoors that I could use for herbs.
Fala Lefalier.
La 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 here.
Shortly after you guys, so wait, you're heading over there now?
No,
Terrified? Or
I'll give it a little bit still, but I'm saying later this evening once everyone clears out of the streets and.
Okay, because you are also where he has a lot of cleanup to do, because the glass was blasted out of his greenhouse.
Then I will go now and I will go help.
Okay. He is very, very, very grateful for the help and gives you some pretty good care tips as you guys are working for the plants you already have.
And that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like if I help him out, just as we're talking, I'll glean as much knowledge as I can. Because I really want to work on becoming proficient with my herbalism.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me go back to his little snippet for his
And making
thingy bobber.
and alchemy
That's right.
supplement.
Oh, that's too far.
Remind me of a toaster strudel, but it doesn't turn your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good.
I go through this dinner. I'm gonna throw stuff everywhere again today.
Okay.
When you get back over here, I would like you to roll percentile, please.
Perfect.
Cody?
He did the basic stuff, number 2 of these concepts. Like, or rich hand and 25 hand.
When you're D&Ding, momming, and wiping all at the same
The
time.
working technique, right?
No, like,
Oh,
no,
intermediate.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, it's not intermediate. That's
78.
Sorry.
Nice.
Counterattack.
Okay. Once you are finished for the evening, because
Yeah.
you know it's getting kind of dark and there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, no, I will help him until I can't do anything else.
Right. I mean, after you get all the glass cleaned up and any glass cleaned out of the plants and stuff,
Yeah.
he tells you that it's gonna have to be done for the evening because the rest of the work will be up to the Builders Guild
Okay.
for the roofers and stuff like that. And he gives you 4 different herbs
Okay.
and like little plants for starters and stuff like that.
Aww.
He tells you one is good for treating basic like mild burns.
Okay. Is it
Aloe,
tallow? Okay.
which technically isn't an herb. I understand that.
No.
One,
The healing blade.
if you chew on the leaves, it will help relieve both toothaches and fevers.
Okay.
Um,
And which one is that?
the DM doesn't know right now.
Gotcha.
Ask
Sorry.
the other DM that's supposed to be making a table of all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could do cloves, but cloves would be more for toothaches. Willow bark would be more fever.
You can also use.
He's also a magical elf that can make things that
Oh.
have multi-purposes, and we'll just
So-
go with that for now.
We'll call this
Clove bark.
clove bark. I
Clove
like
bark.
it. Should I really keep with that?
Sure,
Yeah.
go for it. Clove bark. And here I said 4, correct?
Yeah, you did.
You look like a really odd goldfish.
I remember when that was full of mimosas.
Oh,
Yeah. That was a
We
good
need
night.
to do that again.
Oh, shoot.
Click bang.
Not this week, but the 7th, I'm supposed to talk to you for Aurora and Arcana and see if we want to have a girls' night.
Oh, yes, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to figure out where, and
Well,
it would have to be from a Friday into a Saturday. I'm more than willing to host here, we just have to contend with house guests.
I was about to say, otherwise, there's a fairly good chance that we might be able to do it at my place too.
We can talk about it after, I just didn't want to forget, because
Yes.
I told them I would bring it up, and I forgot, like, for 4 days.
Let's see here. He gives you, one of the plants he gives you is actually a flower.
Okay.
And he said that this flower will bloom into an orange flower that typically you have to get it every year
Okay.
because it typically will only last a year, but he has bred them so that way they will breed for a few years at a time.
Sure.
And the flowers can be made into, the oils from the flower can be made into a salve for rashes, burns, and dry skin.
Okay.
Cool.
And the last one, shut up, Joe, go away.
And
That was
what do I
my
want to?
inspiration too.
Wait, this exact page?
Almost identical.
What do I want to call that one?
He tells you.
Sorry, I didn't try to be difficult.
Nope, that's okay. This one is called
Hi, Cornelius.
calendula,
Calendula.
Or dermatologist.
otherwise known as marigold.
Ah.
I wondered. Okay, and the last one.
Oh, interesting.
Will you turn the burner off,
It can be used to stimulate women things.
Wait, what?
It can be used to stimulate women things.
Oh, I don't know.
So somebody's got a ton of marigolds in the yard.
No, not that kind of women things.
Flowers. Yes, orange flowers. Hello.
Thank you for joining us, Alex.
And the last one, he said, will help shorten the life. He says will help shorten the life of, like winter colds.
Oh, okay. Echinacea?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Do I get bonus points because I know how to spell that?
Maybe.
Love you.
Alex is flirting with you now.
Aw, love you too. Oh, wait. Wrong girl. Got it.
Oh, are you sharing?
Oh. Oh, my.
Oh boy. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for that. And then last,
You had to stand and watch in the past?
I'm sorry, Miss DM. What was that?
and lastly, for he chuckles and says those are simply to help you get started with what you're wanting to turn your room into. I have no qualms with helping out a fellow herbalist. And for thanks for helping me this evening, he hands you a potion of healing.
Oh, snap. Okay. I'm going to. You know what? Anytime you need help, and even not even for pay, but if you ever need help cleaning up around here, or I'd be more than willing to assist with whatever you needed in exchange for knowledge, and maybe we could discuss it over dinner sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Hey! I forgot that here last night. You can have.
And I'm not being like overly flirtatious about it, just like excited about the plants and the
Right.
knowledge.
Uh-huh.
If he takes it that way, that's his fault.
He.
I was hoping that's what you were grabbing.
Mm,
Because I heard that.
we have another bag of plain chips.
These
I'll
are
grab
sharp,
those.
these are sharp and chips.
Thank you, Tim, for the snacks. Here, Maisie.
Thank you.
Ooh, could I get a
Your bribes are
small
accepted.
bowl for
Yeah.
chopped potato and
Another
chips.
bag of 4 chips.
or they can go in the same bowl.
covered.
Or
The chips can go in the same place, I'm just gonna give her a small.
Yeah. Go ahead and put these.
So, Sarah Bala kind of chuckles and nods. You are more than welcome here at any time for assisting with. See, now that looks proportionate. Well, now you shouldn't, so now it's not.
Well, I'm just not good enough for anyone, damn it.
No, it's the bowl's too big.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let me grab her something for chips, though.
Don't pick a thing of ice cream.
I know, that's why I scooped it the way I did. I know where your brain went though.
No, my brain went to the meme of top the tater serving size.
Yeah.
It's supposedly 2 tablespoons. Not if you're from Minnesota.
This is my tablespoon.
The entire container is the tablespoon.
Exactly.
Actually, we get another little bowl for top. You're just gonna bring it out
I'm
on the
just
table.
bringing this out.
Well, we're all gonna double dip.
See, I have crafted a lovely dessert.
For the camera.
I have crafted a lovely dessert of sour cream of
Bring
milk.
it over the other way a little bit.
This way?
Which
This
other
way?
way?
Yeah, right there.
Sour cream of milk mixed in with chive and onion bits, topped with a lovely crisp cheddar slice of potato.
Oh.
The savory ice cream.
Precisely one serving is a tub of top potato.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So,
Hopefully, we don't need the map.
Follow lets you know that you are more than welcome to come work at the herbalism shop at any time you'd like. And he very gently lets you know that while he would very much enjoy dinner and that the two of you should do that sometime, he's not very interested in that.
Oh no, I didn't mean I meant to discuss plants. I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll deception to convince him otherwise?
You can try.
Not so well.
I don't know. My deception's pretty damn good. 10.
You know what? I will be nice and roll. Yeah, no. He does not buy that at all.
My deception is a +2. I'm a paladin. I'm not good at the things of deception.
But he doesn't seem to have changed his mind in you being welcome.
Well, that's good. Thank goodness for small favors.
While Sarabai is gone, there is a knock on the door.
What? Sorry.
It's not very nice.
What?
You're in the tavern. You're just gonna shout out what?
Yeah.
Adelaide quickly hurries over and gets at the door.
Well, at least one of us is civilized.
And I'm the barbarian.
And
Son of a
Alex is a VIP too.
Yep. I gave out 3 diamonds.
Okay, I thought we gave it 2.
Technically 4.
Ness, Tim.
Tim and Alex.
So Tim's the most VIPest.
Yeah, he's the VIPest.
Okay.
Adelaide goes and opens the door for me.
yep. And in walks Oriana.
Ooh.
So where's my character sheet? Oriana.
Mhm.
No, she's in. Nope, that's not the right one. That's Anathea.
Mhm.
Wrong dark skinned one.
Mhm.
Wrong weird looking one.
And would it be in the
Yeah.
thing?
Yes. Where is it?
Mhm.
She's grabbing it.
All the way over there. In walks this very clearly paladin. She is
Probably paladin.
probably paladin.
Alesta perks up.
She, in a sense, kind of reminds you of Alesta in the radiation of holy power. Like, even those of you who aren't magically inclined can sense it.
It's palpable.
It's palatable.
Woo! Do it again.
I'm going to keep this PG-13.
Please do.
Palatable.
So,
Ori and I have just about the same color skin, don't we?
I believe so, yes. Well, first what you see is a woman dressed in armor. And as she enters, she takes off a helmet that you've never seen anything very You've never seen anything similar to it before?
Did you choose a Roman helmet?
Mm-hmm.
The little fing.
I just do one of these numbers.
You did a middle and fur mohawk.
Yes. The helmet has a like T-shaped eye hole.
Okay.
It's the Roman centurion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the helmet itself, there are two like dimples. Dimples, not the right word. It has two outies.
Yep.
And as she takes off her helmet, you see a tiefling with very dark red skin, purple hair and silver eyes. And she is more of the classic tiefling with solid silver for her eyes.
Mm.
And the thing that you spot right away, given the fact that you are also a tiefling, is her horns are only about 2 inches long, and they look like they've been shaved off.
Hellway.
Yeah. But they're not as,
grotesque.
well, they're not as
Yeah.
Hellboy.
Like, in my head I'm going, oh baby.
Sister, hello.
You're related?
That would be quite a feat if we were related.
Yes, that would,
I think it'd be
that
close.
would be an interesting line of parentage
I think it'd
there.
be closer if we were related, which technically.
Well, we more than well, no, I suppose you do come from a different line of.
So what news do you bring?
Well, our cleric came back and reported his findings to us, or her findings to us.
Sit. Would you like Adelaide to grab you some food or drink?
No, thank you. I am going to be leaving in the morning on a mission of my own. But we have found out some rather interesting information.
I am all ears. Much bigger than yours.
He's also
I'm trying to be cute. Apparently I'm a difficult person to talk to.
I can see why.
It's nice to meet you, Oriana. I'm Ike's.
It's nice to meet you as well. Adelaide spoke quite highly of you this afternoon.
She's spoken quite highly of you this morning. Well, yeah, this afternoon before you got here. She kind of verbally vomited. It was cute.
She does that with people that she is comfortable with, so I'm glad that she has found a new home. Oh gosh, what was he? He was a gnome, yes? Gnome?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a gnome.
Is he one of my gnomes or is he one of your gnomes?
He's one of my gnomes.
Okay.
Will you guys remind me like around 7:30 minutes?
Yes. Hey Gabs, around 7,
7:30 minutes.
I love you.
Shame if something would happen to Oriana.
That would be a shame.
Okay, telephone. Set alarm. 7:30. Take your meds!
You can try, little dove.
So, the gnome that was found at the center of all of this
Mm-hmm.
is a gnome, obviously, by the name of Dalakar.
That's my Cersei impression.
Let's see here. Just trying to make sure that I'm giving the correct information.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay. We found out that the gnome Dalakar stole an artifact called the Stone of Galore
And I'm not
from the
there.
lair of the beholder known as Xanathar,
Oh shoot.
from a dungeon deep below the city.
We thought about that.
What was that?
The Stone of Galore.
You've heard about that?
It's on my notes.
It's on your notes.
Yeah, right up here.
Thank you.
I don't know why.
For everyone out there who's single and watching, this is not how you do it. You wait till you're married and then apparently you do stuff like that.
That's attractive.
In a minute. Thank you.
Do you want some ibuprofen?
I took some.
Okay.
The stone of Galore
Back.
is said to be key to the finding of the horde of dragons hidden in the city.
So there's a giant chunk of treasure hidden in somewhere in the city, according to a story.
It's more than just a story. I suppose you aren't from Waterdeep, are you?
This is a thing that has been told to Waterdeepians for generations upon generations. It's not
But-
so much a fairy tale.
But even more recently, our former open lord of Waterdeep, his name is Lord Dagald Neverember.
Oh, that fellow.
And I am not back yet, correct?
No, you're not.
I'm just making sure I'm not there.
It was rumored that he was embezzling gold from the city. And that this stone of Galore is the key to finding the vault where he hid all of that gold.
Interesting.
So the city watch believes that this Dalakar was working for Lord Neverember to retrieve the stone.
No wonder they were so twitchy earlier.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the other members of the dead, the two Zentarum, their names were Bashek Ortalis and Ren Malkrab. They worked for someone named Erstil Floxen and resided in the Gralhund Villa.
Alright, so we have Bashek Ortalis and who?
Bashek Ortalis and Ren Malkrab. Or Wern, sorry. W-E-R-N.
No. And who was it they worked for again?
Erstil Floxen.
They're still Fluxing.
Yes. Um, it's likely that Ursula Fluxen was also at the scene of the fireball.
If you can read them. I'm trying to minute Paula.
I'm just, for that way when I come back, I'm sure you guys will release some of this.
No. Kyla doesn't talk to anybody, remember? So, would you know anything about their professions? I have it, at least under rumor, that there was somebody being treated as a stringless puppet on top of a rooftop, lobbing fireballs down at the crowd.
It's possible. A puppet, you say?
Yeah.
A stringless puppet.
It's possible that somebody saw an automaton. Wow, you guys really aren't from here, are you?
I've only been here a year. There are certain secrets that this place has not given me yet.
We've been here a week and a half.
If you've been here a year, then you should have at least heard of them. They often march at the Day of Wonders parade.
Yeah, I don't do so well with crowds, if you can't tell by the skin.
You're not the first drow that people have seen around here.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the few that has a bounty as large as they do on his head.
Sounds like a personal problem.
One that I would like to keep my head attached to my shoulders, so crowds are a bad idea.
I knew that you were slightly shady,
This is-
but how large of a bounty do you have?
Daslick?
Bashik.
Bashek.
Bashik.
Bashekk.
How much would I have to pay?
The Day of Wonders parade is sponsored by the local Temple of God,
I'm aware of that.
the House of Inspired Hands.
So why would the Temple of Gond want to destroy people like this?
It's possible they had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying it sounds like one of those creatures that they often have there.
Well, it's an odd thing that the automatons would just be used in such a disastrous manner.
Screen?
See,
See.
Second name. Wern.
Wern Malcrow.
Thank you.
That's unfortunately all the information that I have at the moment.
Would I be able to find more about the automatons at the Temple of Gond?
That's where I would start looking.
Do you guys have any questions for this lady?
I'm just wondering when I would return.
Probably towards the end of the conversation.
Okay.
So we'll say you return as they're talking about the Temple of God.
Gotcha. I will stay silent and just listen and while Ori's talking, just kind of
Given the fact that the others haven't, freaked out that you came in, she's gonna keep talking. So.
okay.
It would be rain. It would be best if you avoided going out too late in the evening. The city watch is on a far more
Vigilant?
vigorous patrol.
So basically, there's a curfew on the entire town, or at least this ward.
More for the ward than the entire town.
Yeah.
That bodes well for a tavern.
Yeah.
Well, it's not strictly enforced. However, anybody who they think might look suspicious,
Like me?
they're going to be definitely on the watch for.
Gotcha.
And given the connection to Lord Neverember, even more so.
Well, there are other ways of getting about town.
No. Not again.
Okay. Except for her. Do you have a problem walking around in sewers?
I fortunately haven't had much need to.
Okay. Little Miss
But-
Chrissy over here just can't seem to get over the fact that there's mud on her boots.
Her lady kind
It's
of
not
sunflower.
mud. That's the problem. It's the
Easy to
feces.
clean it off.
Shake it off.
Could just throw you to
Well-
a river with your armor on.
Luckily, our city has a
Never had
very
that before.
extensive plumbing system,
Mhm.
so you should be able to find that you can wash your things relatively quickly. Otherwise, I've heard the Guild of Launderers does a wonderful job with cleaning softer armors.
Good to know, thank you.
I don't believe we've met, my lady. You are?
Oh, this is Oriana. She's a priestess over there at the Salune Temple.
I'm a paladin.
The one
Oh,
that,
paladin.
the one that,
Really good
Adelaide.
friends of Adelaide.
yeah, the one that Adelaide loves to visit with.
Oh, I'm glad. She's a sweet girl. I'm
Is
Sarah.
Adelaide just sitting there going,
We're
as
quite
they're
fond of
talking?
her.
I'm glad she accepted a home to go to. She was quite insistent on not coming to the temple.
And Nilo can be persuasive.
So I've been told. Miss Oriana, enjoy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep your head on your shoulders. And I mean that with all the connotations.
After
I
Ori-
certainly hope to.
after Oriana departs, I'm looking at Anakis and like, what did I miss? I'm just gonna fire
Mhm.
off the.
yeah, and I'm pretty much just gonna give you the rundown.
Okay.
I'm going to the Temple of God.
Right now?
Maybe,
In
There's
the
a curve.
Middle of the evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought.
yeah, there's
Yep,
a
I'm going
curfew.
now.
There's a curfew on our board.
Will there even be anyone there?
It's a temple. There's always people at a temple.
Okay, I am going to go up to my room
So I'm
Okay.
just gonna clean them.
and I'm gonna tick off another messenger bird from my sheet.
Yep.
And I'm gonna send a message to my Harper dude
Mm-hmm.
asking, requesting a meeting stating that I might have some information about the incident. And I wish to trade information
Okay.
and know how to proceed.
Okay, so you send that off. Be aware you're not going to get a response right away, just because
Noted.
it's not instantaneous. It's not instant messaging systems.
Noted. And then I will.
You have bird.
You're a bird. That really does make
Um, And Nyla, would you mind waiting just a minute and I'll go with you?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll hastily send off that message and then I'll go back with Nyla. Two of us might be less suspicious.
Whatever.
We'll go down to the temple to pray, studying about that good old way.
You can give him that story.
So you know, the Temple of Gond is in the Sea Ward. It is on the corner of Sea-Watch Street and Shark Street.
I'm going to start walking toward the seaward.
Okay. Which, luckily for you, is the Sea Ward and not the Dock Ward. So it doesn't take you guys too super long to get
We're
to it.
up here in the north ward, and sea ward's right next to us.
You guys gonna put the chips in the kitchen for a bit?
Yeah.
Or that works too. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to deprive you.
If I eat too much of that,
He's very much deprived.
That's where I'm at.
You take a look, I'm withering away.
not much anymore.
I know.
You don't deserve to be skinny, just in case anyone's ever wondered. You can eat 4 times the amount of calories in a day that I do. I'd ask where you put it, but
Pinky toe.
Leviathan
I don't think that works that way.
does for him.
Yep, heading to the, what is it, west?
Please. It would be
Yep,
west.
it is west.
Hell.
Oh my gosh.
What am I looking for?
Tricky coffee.
Sea Watch and Shark Street.
And
Yeah.
you see how much is left in there?
No.
It's about over here.
Wow.
End up at here.
I'm impressed. We need to mark this day on the calendar.
It's not the first time I'm drinking coffee. I mean, I've had a couple of the ones from Big City.
Survival.
Oh gosh.
His stomach is a bag of devouring. Yes,
almost-
yes it is.
We're
Ness.
heading
I'm sorry.
pretty much
Come
due.
say hi earlier.
Mm.
I was like, everything that was horizontal, wow.
Horizontal was vertical.
Thank you, and vice versa. So Joe told me not to move,
So yeah, we're gonna be
and if I
heading,
tried to move, Tim wouldn't let me. So
we're gonna be heading down Horn Street, across the high road, across Vondel Street, which will bring us to Diamond Street. And from Diamond Street, it's just a quick jaunt down Delzerin
Okay.
into the corner
I
that we're
caught
looking
Mr.
for.
Sean's elbow right here on my foot on Thursday,
Ooh.
and I caught somebody's elbow right there on my
And
foot
I'm not gonna
yesterday.
avoid anybody, I'm just gonna start walking.
Okay. You're
Are
trying
you
to not be
saying his
seen
hugs
by
are
trying to be
comparable to
seen.
mine?
More or less, I wanna look
Not
like
sure
I
how I
belong
feel
here
about
so
that.
that they don't look at me weird.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad it made your day better. So that's what's important. I'll come say hi next time.
So I left.
I follow you.
Oh, okay.
I said I was gonna follow you.
And then you talked to him for a while.
I'm sorry, my viewers are important to me. It's
I didn't get a hug.
part of the man harem. I take care of my harem.
So does anything happen as we're walking?
Let's see here.
Nyla, what brought you to the city?
I was escaping.
Escaping from what?
My home.
Oh. I'm sorry?
Not your fault.
Fair. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Why?
You've proven to be a suitable companion. You've been helpful. The place is safer, and you're
Suitable
capable.
companion? Do you plan on mating with me?
How far away from the tavern are you guys when you're talking about this? Because if I heard that, I'd be laughing.
I meant, is that a thought that's on your mind?
Digging, just keep
I
digging.
meant, as far as rebuilding Troll Skull, and she's just gonna stand there flustered and red-faced and obviously embarrassed and keep walking.
You're so mean, Nyla.
I'm giggling under my breath.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how flustered she is.
That is more fun. But I'm not there, so.
As
Oh,
you
I'm sure the
guys,
look on my face was priceless.
as you guys are walking out from one of the alleyways, 5 rather large-looking rats scurry out. One of them skitters across Sarah Vi's foot, and they just continue on.
Do they look familiar?
Does one have an arrow mark on its butt?
No.
Uh-huh.
Are they the rats headed towards like an alley or?
They don't even seem to pay attention to you.
Oh.
It literally just, your foot, when it just happened to go into the path of one of them, and it just scurried over and kept going.
One of those were on a mission, you're in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Do we follow or keep going?
Did they look intent on something? Or intent on getting away from something?
He makes a great waiter.
Mm-hmm. So do you. Intent on something.
Okay, then I'm not going to concern myself.
Yep. Likewise.
I've dealt with enough giant rats in my past, I'm just going to leave those alone.
Okay. You guys continue walking. And as you guys continue walking, and actually, right about the time that you guys have your little conversation teasing Sarah by, you guys
So awful.
happen to pass by a tavern, and outside the tavern, there's two younger adult humans canoodling.
Canoodling. What is canoodling?
That's the DM's polite way of saying they're making out.
Oh, they're snogging.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Say how far into canoodling? Because canoodling can go from canoodling to canoodling.
First canoodling.
First base canoodling.
My age is showing you guys. I don't understand these young people terms.
Canoodling's not a young term.
You know what I'm reminded of? I'm reminded of a Meatloaf song.
Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
I'm just gonna chuckle and keep walking by. Once we get probably about 15 feet away, I'm gonna holler back, "You can do better,"
Ooh.
and just keep walking.
Are you talking to me or them?
To anybody who takes it to heart.
I don't think there is better than you.
It actually,
Canoeing? Yes, thank you, Tim.
yes, and it actually stems back to the Victorian and Edwardian times. Canoodling.
So it's
Yes.
not a new word.
Cites
very
the use of a
recycled
two-person canoes as an activity to escape the presence of chaperone by couples in the Victorian and Edwardian times.
Neat. Is there a number 8?
And the such activities that privacy allowed. So it is a legitimate term,
Canoodle.
and that is where it came from, Tim.
That's awesome.
Joe. It's not as much as.
Doing that thing they do. Yep.
Oh, took a one.
Oh god. Okay. So you guys make it to the Sea Ward,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see here. As you approach, the House of Inspired Hands looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond, a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed prominently. You see the silhouette of a humanoid shape perching on the rooftop. As you approach, it extends an arm, releasing a tiny metal sparrow into the sky. The bird does a few loops in the air, then veers right towards you.
Does it seem to be like beeline right at me?
It's
Well,
Really?
You can just
Fireball
mage
check?
hand it out of this. You can just mage hand it out of the sky.
it's attacking me.
Couldn't be that easy to. It's Nylon. What do you expect?
Can I see a PhD, please?
You know, actually, we'll do that instead. I like that.
Just out of the sky.
No, I'll mage hand, just boom, mage hand.
You're gonna mage hand it?
Yeah, big fly swatter type thing. Only magically. Naughty. Oh! That'll be fun.
I need the 2 of you to roll initiative.
Oh gosh, really? Okay. Let me know when you're ready, DM. Really, Nilo? Screw off.
I hope that's the only one
Sarah,
I made for you.
10.
Nilo?
24.
Of course.
I load all of my dice. You guys should realize this. They're weighted in my
That's
favor.
all I get. Your best done.
Okay. Let me see here. Nilo, you go first.
I'm going to look at Naughty, or look at Meatball,
Okay.
and I'm going to give him a very simple command. Like you did with the door. Hold that still. And I'm going to have him use his telekinesis to
Grab a hold of it.
grab a hold of it and just hold it in the air.
Okay. Then what?
I have him pull it back to me.
Okay.
I want to see what was being thrown at me.
It's a little mechanical sparrow.
I know that I can see it. I'm going to look up at whatever shadow is up on the roof.
It's gone.
Okay. I'm now going to cast Mage Hand and have Mage Hand hold on to the bird
Mm-hmm.
and walk into the Temple of God.
I'm just gonna follow with him.
You get up to the door,
My little personal little tracker beam.
and it is locked. The temple is closed.
It looks like it's closed now.
And yeah, grab the rapier out of its hilt and out of its
Scabbard,
scabbard, and with the hilt just pound on the door.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna wake all of them up?
I just got attacked by a mechanical sparrow, yes.
It didn't hit you.
I didn't let it hit me.
I'm just crunching everything else.
Worser things could happen.
Yeah, you could discontrol the person.
I'll make it about 5 more minutes.
Can I go play?
Outside?
Yeah.
Where?
At Maddie's.
You guys were over there for a while. You can be outside, but stay within bike range.
Okay.
Like if you want to go to the park or something, that's fine. But let me know where you're gonna be.
And if we just ate dinner, there's a possibility they are too.
Which one?
Give them some space.
Please do. I mean, it's Mom, not Joe.
I love you.
She doesn't agree with me.
It takes a couple minutes.
Let it happen.
Can't argue.
It takes a couple minutes. But there's eventually an answer at the door. You see a bronze dragonborn priest open the door. I'm sorry, but we are closed for the evening.
One of your followers just attacked me with this.
She takes it from you.
It's in my mage hand.
Oh. Can she take it from the mage hand? She takes the mechanical bird and kind of gives a bit of a sigh. Follow me, and leads you into the temple.
I follow behind her.
As you enter the main hall, you see 24 marble pedestals. Each one of them bears a prize-winning invention or miniature model of some other extraordinary creation. One is a 4-foot tall model, kind of weird looking tower.
Okay.
Given that you've been in the city for so long, you recognize it as a clock tower.
Right.
Sarah, you have never seen anything like this.
I'm like,
Does it look like it's got a circle with numbers
Yes.
and these little pointing arrow
Yes.
things?
It's made of wood and some metals and glass, and the delicate little hands are made of solid gold.
Ooh.
I'm
I steal the
wide-eyed
clock
and
hands.
You see this really strange wooden machine that looks like it almost has like bird wings on it. You see a miniature model of a mechanical dragon turtle that has a brass plate affixed to the pedestal that reads Big Belchy. Sank in Deepwater Harbor on the Day of Wonders in 1363 DR.
There's a bigger one of these in the water?
Yes.
Outstanding.
There is also a helmet that has some small articulated metal arms and hands affixed to it. And on the plaque, it says 2 words. Waking helmet.
No.
Waking helmet?
Yes. It was made to help those who are out on adventures and have a problem staying awake for their watches.
That would be handy in a different campaign.
The little arms and hands gently slap the wearer if he or she falls asleep.
That's amazing.
No. Do you have goggles with windshield wipers on so I can see in the rain?
Hey, this is all straight from the book.
Oh, I know.
And you also see a model of you'd almost think it was a ship, but the top of it was enclosed. And it's red, and it's almost shaped like a stingray.
Neat.
That's so interesting. Artifacts.
And
These are inventions.
the plate, the plaque reads, "The Scarlet Marpenoth, Lantanese submersible, launched in 1489 DR."
Submersible?
Yes, it is called, I believe the inventor called it a submarine.
Underwater?
Yes,
Oh.
it's a ship that can travel under the water.
Why would you want to do that?
In case you were wanting to sneak up on a ship that was above the water.
I cast dancing lights. I can do crazy stuff with magic.
Okay.
It's a lot easier than dying inside a metal contraption underwater.
Not everybody can do things with magic.
Yes, but we can be hired.
Fair enough. As you guys go through the temple, main hall of the temple, you
Sorry, Joe.
Hmm?
No, I told him I would have something.
Next session.
We went to the fairground, so I forgot. I'm sorry.
people.
Next session.
She leads you over to a side door, and there's a spiral staircase going up. This way.
Going up.
And she leads you up about 2.5 floors. You assume it's leading to an attic.
Okay. At this point in time, I'm getting a little curious. We've been walking a long time.
When you get to the top of the stairs, there's kind of a landing, enough for all 3 of you to stand comfortably,
Okay.
and a door. And if a dragonborn could look puzzled, which I suppose they could, but it's kind of a weird expression on their face.
Sort of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
seeing a sick dragonborn.
Yeah, yeah. Which is funny because they were both bronze, weren't they?
Yeah.
No, she was copper.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
She was copper, and then she was white, and then she was green,
Well, this
and then back to white again.
isn't right. She looks at the door, and there's a lock on it. And there's not supposed to be a lock on it, according to what she says.
I pull my bow off my back. Maybe we should check this out.
Can I please play?
Yep,
No.
bye.
No.
No.
Hold
Hold
on
on.
a second. Come here.
Sorry, DM, please
It's
hold.
okay.
Have you eaten yet?
No.
Good call. I missed that. Sorry, continue.
So we have a lock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get through there, Nyla?
One moment. I need to pull up some information here that I'm missing.
What kind of lock is it, DM?
A locked
There we go. I'm going to ask Meatball to turn one of his eyeballs at the lock
Mm-hmm.
and use his freezing ray on it.
I would request that you do not break anything.
That lock. Do you mind if I break that lock?
Yeah, we'll do that.
So I'm going to have Meatball cast his freezing eye ray at it, or use his freezing eye ray at it, and then I'm going to cast Firebolt immediately afterward.
Okay.
Super cool, super heat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens to the lock?
Roll damage. For both.
It gets a dex saving throw.
Yeah, about that.
And laugh at the Lachlan.
Do you want me to roll it?
I'm being cute.
Is there more coffee by any chance?
No, but I can make more.
Okay.
Would you like me to?
We can wait till break.
Okay.
There it is. So I do 11 points of cold damage and 8 points of fire damage.
It very much so breaks.
Do you want us to go first, or will you?
I will go first.
Please be careful.
He will not hurt me. Or it will not hurt me. And she enters the room. And, let's see here.
Is the room lit?
I can't tell. It's a lot.
It sounds like a chainsaw.
She has a lamp, because she's a dragonborn and she can't see in the dark. So it's not lit, but it is once.
What do my elf eyes see?
A lot of clutter. Like a lot of mechanical clutter type thing.
Okay.
And as you enter the room, something moves.
Mm-hmm.
And as the light floods the room from the lamp, it's not a very big attic.
Right.
You hear Valletta coaxing. Sounds like she's trying to coax something to come out.
Okay.
Nim, come on. You need to talk. These people have some questions for you.
Did you just call him Nim?
Yes.
I wonder if he's a secret.
Thank you.
Secret.
And it's technically not the secret of Nim, it's the rats of Nim.
Louie's the secret of Nim though.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
One and.
I'm going to have my bow at the ready, but I'm going to let Nilo take the lead.
I'm waiting until this Nim character shows up.
From the clutter, you see a very much mechanical looking humanoid-ish puppet looking thing emerge.
If one were to take ownership of that, who would it be?
Nim is the temples. Nim was a gift from, one moment please. Nim was a gift to the temple from a Lantanese wizard.
But who is in charge of it at this temple?
It answers to any of the priests here.
That is unfortunate.
Why?
That was seen throwing a fireball at a crowd by the Troll Skull Manor.
The creature begins to shake his head. Its head. His head. Its head.
I'm not sure what's anatomical correct.
And it lifts its hands and starts some very clunky movements.
Oh, Simon.
And Boletta frowns. Nim says it wasn't Nim.
And you trust this, Nim?
It's never given us reason to not.
Nyla, would there be any evidence on Nim if he had thrown the fireball? Like, is there a smell that would linger, or... That's not my kind of
Unfortunately,
magic.
Miss Seidel, there is no GSR that I can find.
Shoot, I don't have Zone of Truth or anything like that either. I'm gonna look at the priestess. Are you able to somehow determine if he's telling the truth or not?
We have never witnessed Nim lie before. We
Do
don't
you
believe
know if there is another creature similar to Nim in this city?
it. She looks to Nim and frowns. And Nim looks, and she holds out the mechanical bird to Nim, and Nim looks down at it and begins to sign again. Apparently, Nim built another Nimblewright in an attempt to ease Nim's loneliness.
Where is
It fled in confused terror about a month ago.
So Nim might be innocent. I'm gonna lower
And
my
Nim
goal a little
says
bit.
it hasn't seen it since.
Could Nim find it?
Valletta's starting to look rather agitated. And she goes to the stairs and calls for a couple other of the priests to come. This is not something that Nim is supposed to be doing.
Well, it's been done, and we need to find this creation, as it has killed multiple people in the city outside my place of business.
We will get that taken care of.
You're gonna bring them all back to life? I'm sure their families will be most heartened by that.
How will I find it? Because I'll put it to you this way. If it comes down to the City Watch learning that Nimblewright may have blown everybody up, it would be very bad publicity for the Temple of Calm.
As we are aware. Which is why this will be dealt with. And shortly after, a couple more acolytes come up and they start clearing all of the mechanical clutter out. Unfortunately, Nim has lost the privilege of being able to create as it would.
Well, as much as people like to think I have no heart, I would offer a thought. This creature created a counterpart because of loneliness. And now you're going to put it in solitary confinement with nothing to do.
Until this is solved and it can be smoothed over with the city watch, yes.
I think giving it company might make things better.
It will be assigned to an acolyte for watchkeeping.
How would I find its counterpart?
Nim, at that, Nim is seems shaken for a nimble rate, if that's possible.
Okay.
Let me see. Maybe. And begins to sign again. And as one of the acolytes picks up a contraption, Nim points it out. And they bring over this contraption that's about a foot long, made of copper, and it has a umbrella-like metallic protrusion at one end.
Okay.
He
I didn't hear Master go outside again.
He was stood there and made hand motions, and I nodded. I'm sorry, should I have kept him?
And he signs that Valletta relays that Nim built this device to attempt to find the errant Nimblewright and tried to seek it out, only to discover that Nim couldn't leave the temple grounds because he is bound to the temple grounds by the magic of the wizard that created him.
So did this thing leave of its own accord, or did someone take it?
According to Nim, it fled from the temple grounds in terror.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Johnny Pie, alive.
Short Circuit.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie. She hands it over too.
I will return it once we find this Nim duplicate. However, I cannot make any promises that the duplicate will be in good condition.
So that is what he hands to you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a mushroom one.
Cool.
And Nim begins to explain it as Valletta relays. To activate the Nimblewright detector, you must hold down its trigger. When the activated device comes within 500 feet of a Nimblewright other than Nim, the umbrella begins to spin, whir, and click. The spinning, whirring, and clicking accelerates as the distance to the target lessens, reaching maximum velocity and volume when the Nimblewright other than Nim is within 30 feet of the device.
Can we turn off the audio?
I don't believe so.
Nim, can we turn off the audio?
Given that it is a mechanical device, it is simply a part of the mechanisms.
Yeah, but if it makes noise as we're hunting this thing down and it recognizes the noise, it will run again.
Nim then signs that he never got close enough to use it, and he developed it after.
If it's working off of rudimentary functions, then yes, what I just described is possible.
I might be able to help track it as well, Milo.
Oh, I do not doubt that.
Nilo, roll an Arcana check.
Holy Katie.
No disassemble, Johnny, 5.
Oh, yes, that's him. That would be a 14?
14.
Yeah.
You have a hunch that it's not a sheerly mechanical device.
Yes. I mean, it's a mobile automaton made by a wizard that donated it to the Temple of God. Something about magic rings true here.
Mm-hmm.
And your name one more time?
My name is Valletta.
Valletta?
That's a pretty name.
Alright. Well, Miss Valletta,
If
I
you are
am-
going to track down the wayward Nimblewright, the House of Inspired Hands will pay you 500 gold to destroy it.
Ooh.
to destroy it.
To destroy it. If
And what do you need as proof of destruction?
any pieces of it, I suppose, or if you can provide, well, remnants of the being itself.
Very well.
And there will also be a, there might also be some other perks thrown in there as well. It is
We
important
are-
to us that this gets taken care of.
I understand. We are the owners of the Troll Skull Manor. If you need to make contact with us. Our little mischief maker there goes by the name Adelaide. If we are not present, give whatever message you must to her.
Very well.
And with that, I'm going to leave.
Before we leave, I want to look at Valletta and ask her, is it possible that if this other Nimblewright fell into the wrong hands, that they could replicate it as well?
It depends on who and what they are.
As well, their skill of magic is, you got done saying, a mage dropped this thing off.
Right.
Wizard.
Mage, wizard, it's interchangeable.
Fair enough.
Spellcaster thingy.
Did he do like a
Alright, then I will follow Nilo out, and I'm pretty concerned at this point that there's,
this creature?
that there could be more of these things, and,
Where'd you go?
She's disposed.
indisposed?
Or disposed, one of the two.
And she might be,
She's in a rough place right now by the looks of it.
yeah. No, she's been, yeah.
So, I will start making my way back to Troll Skull.
Okay.
But I'm going to hold on and activate the doohickey as we walk, just to see if it pings. Are you making a watch for it, or are you just...
I'm following behind.
Yeah, I gotta sew the edges together.
But are you going to close the fingers? Or are you just going to leave it
I
open?
think I was just gonna leave it open. I could sew the fingers, but I don't know if I've got enough cloth to be able to do that.
What time of day is it, DM?
It's nighttime. Like, it's probably 10 in the evening.
Gotcha. We should get back, Nilo, don't you think?
That's where I'm headed.
It's my first one. So.
She will. It's temporary affliction.
Yes. So, yeah, you guys head back and it does not,
You're welcome.
not a peep.
Not anything happening while we're walking through the streets in the middle of the night? Yeah, I do that too. I knew there was
You,
no reason for me to have it.
You're walking and you're passing by a few different taverns.
Okay.
And there's kind of a slew of taverns kind of all near a row, like in a row.
Right.
Okay.
And you see some scantily clad ladies,
Okay.
and they make some cat calls at you?
At him or at her?
At Nilo.
I very curiously watch for Nilo's reaction.
I guess.
Yes, because that's all that she cares about. That's all. The only reason is curiosity.
I guess.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and using the subtle spell.
Okay.
This is one of the few nights that is.
And I'm going to have a very large, a small collection of cockroaches start moving around at their feet.
Can I roll to see if I can tell that it says minor illusion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how would you know I'm casting a spell?
Oh, subtle spell, I wouldn't.
Roll perception or an investigation.
Intelligence.
Intelligence or investigation? DM.
Well, whichever one the spell says.
19. For the lower of the two.
I'm not sure.
I rolled an 18 on the die.
Okay. You would see that it's an illusion.
When I say that's an illusion, I'm just gonna kind of look at you like.
Like,
The
really?
ladies, however, do not realize it's an illusion and start squealing and running inside.
And I'm not even going to. Nothing, just keep walking.
They wanted your company, you know.
How did you know I cast a spell?
It was an illusion and we're the only ones here. And it wasn't me.
How did you know I cast a spell?
I guess I just assumed. I'm sorry.
But you just admitted you did.
You weren't interested? They were quite lovely.
Sure. I have a job to do right now.
Just fine.
Is that the only reason you turned them down?
Okay, fine.
Do I need any other?
No.
One of them may have looked like they had dental work down in Arkansas.
I looked down.
She heard the buzz.
She heard the buzz.
What? Don't have my twitchy up.
No, I just went.
And all of a sudden your phone went.
By the way, welcome.
Hi,
Orc.
Lauren.
Hi, Orc.
Hello.
Corner Druid is doing well. Corner Druid is outside enjoying the sunshine as it's nice for once. I remember to mention Corner Druid.
Mm-hmm. Keep walking.
Yeah. So you guys make it back rather uneventfully, aside
And-
from the cat calls.
And the thing never.
Nope.
Okay.
No ding dings.
No digging.
I can affirm she's not a liar. It's doing well.
Wait, what? You accused me of lying about my Corner Druid. You missed my new pets. I have 2 baby rats.
And the current newspaper.
We will get pictures of it posted on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, we can do that. Proof of life, proof of life.
Picture it didn't happen.
Well, what happens with Corner Druid stays with Corner Druid.
So, I'm going to make my way. To
Downtown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
So you're going immediately upstairs.
It's doing all better.
I mean, if the lights are still on down in the tavern, I'm gonna poke my head
Are the two of you still up?
Yep.
One
I
second,
am.
yes.
Okay.
Character yes, player debatable.
in. So poke my head in, and if you guys are still up, I'm going to explain.
Oh, Aurora didn't see them.
Yes.
Oh, the baby rats?
Did you see us pick them up?
Yeah, you were here. Yeah.
I think she was saying that for Orc to understand.
Oh,
So I'm going to go into the Troll Skull Tavern proper. So we have a problem, ladies.
oh,
Right, what now?
a
You see this
thing.
nifty magic wand of mine?
Yeah.
So show her my magic wand.
Oh yeah, because she was in the order room.
The little gamer's room.
Congrats on the bubonic plague.
Yeah, I'm gonna die of black light.
Thank you.
My little magic wand.
And I will show them.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, Aurora was gone.
Oh. I will show them again at end of stream.
Yeah, we'll bring them out after the break.
They're really sweet.
This is going to help us find what caused all that mischief out on the street.
That weird puppet thing?
Yeah, it's an automaton.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, it's a magical robot.
You've heard of these?
only in story and passing.
Last I knew, wizards and such could only make golems, but this guy made something that looks a bit more humanoid.
So you met who made
Yes, this is Waterdeep, and don't give us spoilers because
We're only 3 chapters in.
Yeah, no spoilers.
we haven't met Yagra yet.
Yes, you have.
Yes, we
Wait.
have.
Yeah, we
She's
have
the half orc that
was
those two
causing
were arm wrestling.
trouble.
She's one of my friends.
Yagra, okay, gotcha.
Yagra is my friend.
Yeah. We haven't seen her in a bit then.
I will pass that message along, orc.
That's what message?
Orc is professing undying love to Yagra.
Oh, that's so sweet. I approve.
This
Orcs
will
need
help
love
us.
too.
This will help us find that automaton that is going to be. Yeah. Apparently, it did it.
Gotcha.
So you, just to clarify, you met the person that made it?
No, I meant the thing that the person made. And the thing that the person made another one of it. And we have to go find the one that it made because it's not bound to the temple, so we now have to go find it.
A caster made a Nimblewright. This Nimblewright got lonely and made a second one. The second one freaked out and went rogue.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I like how we were like, survive.
Side note,
That's
Side
where like marriage.
orc
confusion.
said she's in orc courting with me in our Waterdeep. I had to fight her like 3 times, all part of the dating process.
I have one word.
Orcs are Klingons.
Klingon!
Yep.
Yes. Wait, is that what happened
No,
with us?
Conpart
No?
is different. This is just purely Klingons.
Yep.
Because
Nice
Conpart only
rep-
happens once every 7 years.
Nice reference though, Ness.
Yes.
Whoa, that's
Nice. Okay.
That was awesome.
You guys have to
I
dress
love
up
you
for that
guys.
for Halloween.
Let's see here. Nilo and Alesta,
Okay.
both of you make a Arcana check.
A what?
Who what?
I heard a Karana check.
Right?
Arcana check. Orc says, I am a half-orc fighter named Knock Knock with a 7 int. He has a pop-up book of the laws for Waterdeep.
That is
That's
fantastic.
awesome. I love it.
I rolled a 17 for my Arcana.
A 17.
Yes, a 17.
Orc hadn't joined us yet when Vester was trying to seduce the orcs in Loremere.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
She wasn't successful.
But you did make a mosh pit.
She did make
I
it
did
work
make
with
a
that
mosh
mosh
pit.
But I failed my seduction check for Reed.
Cookie?
No, I didn't try to seduce
No, you
Cook.
didn't.
I just
Oh,
tried
which one
to
was it?
Reed.
It
No,
was
I'm wondering.
yeah.
You guys tried to. You
Right.
tried to seduce Ryrie. Who was trying to seduce Cook?
No, I just tried to make friends with the cook.
Oh, okay.
Probably a good thing you didn't
Make friends.
succeed on your
That's
seduction.
That's okay, Ness. We can't all be perfect.
Yeah, some of us are though.
He's like, oh yeah, that's Vulcan, Tuvok. I forget. So
Always
I'm more
more
of a
of a
Star
Wars
Wars
than
fan
a-
than a Trek fan.
Yep. Aww.
What?
I will accept that. So, did you guys make our Arcana checks?
I rolled a 17.
You want me to do one too?
No, just
Okay.
Nilo and Alesta.
Alesta.
We will take break in 7 minutes.
You can die then.
Arcana?
Yeah.
18.
Nice.
And what was yours?
17.
Okay. Both of you understand from what you've heard that a Nimblewright is a magical construct
A golem.
created to serve as a guard or an assassin typically.
Oh,
A really mean
gotcha.
golem.
I really mean golem.
Created predominantly of lightweight wood and powered by magic.
I very much don't
A
like these
flammable
things. These are
golem.
against the laws of nature, and we need to destroy this. Don't like it.
Was the one that made the other one metal or wood?
They are metal, or they are made of wood.
am a child. I am a child.
So am I, like giggling at it.
Alright,
My party is children.
I would like to go up to my room and go to bed for the night, take a long rest, and tomorrow morning hunt this thing down. And I'm gonna voice that to the group. I need sleep, and tomorrow I say we find this thing and take care of it.
Tomorrow,
We fight that
Sarah,
dog.
Yeah.
we go hunt.
Oh dear.
We hunt a dog.
Are you going to share the other bit of information with those two about what you get?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Okay, fine.
Also, the temple's a little embarrassed by what's going on. We kill this thing, we get 500 gold.
Oh.
Sweet.
Which I say we put towards the tavern. Or at least some of it. We can divide it 5 ways, put 1 towards the tavern and the rest to us.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
We can
Sounds
get
like a deal.
Adelaide a couple more dresses if she wants.
Mm-hmm.
She is on the payroll.
True.
Alright.
Yeah, we need to get this
So-
place like open so we can get some money
Oh,
coming in.
we're days away from opening it.
So you guys are going to take a rest?
Bed down.
Yes,
Yep.
sounds good. Do we need to have a guard up, do you think, Nilo? Or do we just want to leave Meatball, or...
Meatball doesn't need rest.
Well, I know, but that's why I said, do we want to leave him to guard, or...
My book fell open.
Meatball will know me, will alert me if something happens.
Meatball will know you.
Meatball will know me, biblically.
There, hey Darian, you weren't here for the stream last night.
I hate you.
Oh, we never explained that to Patrick.
Oh shoot, we did.
Yeah,
doesn't need that
you guys
explained.
fought a giant squid.
With tentacles everywhere.
Yeah, you mentioned.
I
like,
tried
they told
okay.
me about
I
that.
tried to, I NPC'd you. I kept you safe-ish. I did the best I
The one that
could.
got walloped.
The only one that actually went down was Vistra, and then I rolled a nat 1 on my first death save. That was
So we
cool.
GTFO'd.
Oh, that is a cool mini. That is
Take
cool.
a very good look at him.
Alright, so yeah, long rest time.
So you guys
Multiple times.
take a rest, and
Yes. While we take a rest, we'll take a break.
we will take our half-hour break. So we will see you guys in 30 minutes. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I didn't do it.
We're back.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get comfy.
Welcome back, and yeah, this is Dragons in the Dining Room and our Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. As a few of you have made known that you are familiar with, but no spoilers, thank you.
Please.
Please no.
Where we last left off, our party had
Thank you.
gone to the Temple of Inspired Hands, right? That's what I had said?
Yes.
To find out some additional information about what happened with the fireball, only to discover that it was a nipple, right? Ooh, who's that?
Hello, Manana Hammock.
Who is that?
I still don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
Manana Hammock is here.
Hi, Manama. Okay, yeah. No,
Manana.
I'm not even gonna try that. I'm sorry.
Manana Hammock.
I talk every day for a living, so when I try to talk outside of that, I can't talk. Which makes DMing interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have taken ourselves a bit of a long rest after finding out that there is an automaton that I have to chase down with a mushroom.
Mushroom wand.
Mushroom one. Isn't it Danky Kane? And that's what they said on Jeopardy.
That hurts my head.
Yeah, there was a woman who said that it was Danky Kane.
Yep. So okay. They called Durza from Aragon a wizard.
What?
He's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
He's not a wizard,
Oh.
he's a shame.
Yeah, that's totally different. At best, he would be a warlock. Actually, that would make sense.
Warlock
He's
would
a
be
warlock.
closer.
A warlock, maybe a sorcerer, but more warlock.
Oh, he's from that Joe Kid stream, which I'm really happy that Joe Kid is doing well now.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
So, awesome. I'm glad to have you here, Manana.
Thank you.
Banana ham. Banana ham.
And side stream again.
And my players are children.
Yes.
Yay!
Like you have any room to talk. You're one of my children in my game.
The coffee on caps.
Okay.
I just turned it off because I wasn't sure who was drinking, so it's still hot and good to go. It's just a little weak.
Yes.
Is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Yeah.
Monday. Yeah, no, I can't.
Did I pass my cookie?
Our campaign is Dragon Heist Waterdeep. Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Whichever way you want to say it.
Yeah.
Is it
And
in the bedroom now?
our players are currently waking up from a restful night's sleep and are potentially going to go on a nimble-right hunt.
Yes, I'm going to hunt down a wooden robot.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much
Yeah,
a
wooden-
construct.
A wooden. It's a golem.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's a construct.
Yeah.
Wait. Do I have the wrong? No, I have.
No,
Who's the
yeah,
bard?
That's Darian.
Oh, Darian's the bard. Yes.
Yeah, Darian's a barb.
And I'm the drow sorcerer.
Yes. So for those of you who have not watched this stream before, we have Nilo, our asshole drow sorcerer.
Yep.
We
I
have
have the
Sarabai, our human
Ranger?
ranger hermit.
Ranger Hermit. Yep.
Ranger hermit. We have
I just came into the city to sell some beaver pelts, and then I had to go find this guy, and then there was were-rats and fireballs, and now I own part of a manor, and these
Aren't you
people
glad I brought you to the city?
I tried to course it. It was awful and wonderful.
and then we have Alesta, our old lady of the Princess Sunflower.
Yes. Our Lady of the Princess Sunflower.
She is a high elf paladin of Elira. And we have Anakin. Anakin, who is our tiefling barbarian.
Yep.
Right.
Banana Hammock is your fan right now.
Yay!
Barbarian fan all the way.
So,
Totem warrior.
Sarah, I can't get no love.
Thanks
Sure,
for someone
Now
to
that
waffle
morning morning has arrived.
yes.
I am.
Dawn has broken, birds sing in the treetops outside the city walls, so nowhere near you guys.
Them loud birds.
If you look out the window, you actually think that those bird sounds might be coming from the griffin that passes by.
Dude.
And now there is another bounty on Nilo's head.
Just yell, "Wah, wah, wah," every time you fight. I approve.
Every time you rage. Every time you rage.
Yeah. He said fight, but rage
For-
too.
Anyone who has seen the show Vikings,
Yep.
she, Anakis, I'm loosely basing off of Leitha, I'm trying to at least. That and my personality when I'm sparring.
What, Bruce?
Oh.
No, that's just a personality, that's just a trait that
Gotcha,
goes with it.
Gotcha.
Do you get
No,
any
trying to be more
pluses for that
aggressive.
trait?
Being
What?
bruised?
Yeah.
Yeah.
+1 to ouch.
Plus one to ouch.
+1 to ouch, +2 to sore,
You guys actually might want to put this out if
Okay.
you guys are going to be going on
boot in a boot.
an Emerald hunt.
We are definitely going to be hunting through the city for
And
this atomic
please
bomb.
make sure it is DM side down.
But I want to cheat.
I don't care. It is going to be DM side down.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
That's a first.
Right?
I have to be polite once in a while.
Can't get no love from you.
I would like to wake up.
Roll a con save.
Okay,
And then a giant mini comes from the sky.
I rolled a 2.
You're in a coma.
Meatball strokes you lovingly with an eye stalk. You're
Oh.
comfortable.
Like we're all uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Put a tentacled squid in your
That
bed.
makes me wonder. Would it work like a little orb on an ultrasound when he rolls his eye across?
Ew.
You see in your
nasty.
dreams, you see your carcass.
Ew. No. So you guys wake up.
Yep.
It's morning time.
Get breakfast.
I need one of those "You Are Here" stickers to put on the map.
Do you want one?
You are here.
We can use a D4.
We could do that.
Because a troll skull is.
Way up
Somewhere
there.
up there's a troll street thing.
Yeah, because that's field ward.
Where's the C word?
Do not throw up on
We're
me.
in the north.
This
ward.
is Troll Skull Street.
Yeah, we're in that area.
So we're in this area.
I'm improvising.
Actually,
I
You
like my
are.
emo. I'm still gonna have to work on the second one. What did we print that? What was the second emo we were working on?
I'm not sure. Loxy, can you move your box, please?
Yeah.
You are actually down here.
Okay.
Oh.
So you are like right there.
Okay.
Alright, perfect.
And north is that way.
Yes, north is towards me.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine. You don't. As long as you don't make the dragon bot mad, you're okay. The dragon bot does have a bad temper.
Hey, that's actually
That's actually what?
I like that. So because I'm assuming that popped up because I'm a mod, right?
Yep, because you're mod.
Okay.
It
I'm missing
purges.
something.
It purges now instead of turning
Oh,
off.
gotcha.
So if somebody does something that, if somebody says or does something in chat that it doesn't like,
Gotcha.
it doesn't kick them for 10 minutes anymore. It just blocks that one
Well,
message.
I was about to say this one. It just says held message for reason.
Yep.
So
All right.
that's kind of nice.
Hold message for me.
We kept losing people because random reasons.
Yes.
So now it just purges the message.
The single message, not all the
It
messages.
shouldn't purge everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Anyways,
we're gonna go hunt this thing.
are you
let's
guys
do
gonna
it.
eat breakfast?
Oh heck
I
yeah.
just
Yes.
said breakfast.
I'm
We're gonna head downstairs and make some fun.
Gonna get a big one.
We're not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, so I'm gonna go knock on Nilo's door. Nilo.
Where are you knocking? Are you knocking like the center of the eyeball on each of the stalks?
On the dope.
Just on the door.
Meatball's there.
Outside your door.
Meatball phases through the carved meatball through
He
the
uses
door.
telekinesis and opens the door for me.
Oh. You ready to head out?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, well I'm gonna
We
go.
need dinner.
You mean
food.
breakfast? Okay.
So Nilo is Joe in the morning.
I am, yes.
For
Yeah.
anyone who doesn't understand that reference, if it's before 1 in the afternoon, he's cranky from waking up in the morning.
Yep.
And I married him.
I'm not that far behind you, Joe. What?
She read a note, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the questions that you would ask.
Oh, good.
That's okay.
You answered most of what I thought I needed, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna head downstairs with the annoying one that woke me up.
Okay. You're gonna head downstairs.
And make food.
Okay.
Is Adelaide down there?
She is down there and she already has some oatmeal made and she is working on eggs and bacon.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Think like.
Oatmeal is not pudding.
I will very gladly start mowing down on breakfast
Okay.
and wait for everybody to show up.
I'm down there with you.
I'm gonna wake up. Smell of food.
I
going
say go
upstairs.
summer vacation.
Yeah, for sure.
I would go make a fire. Smoke out some of the mosquitoes from the backyard.
Right.
Good idea.
Yep, breakfast.
Breakfast.
Donning the armor, getting ready to go.
Food.
So you're gonna don your armor, then go down for breakfast?
All you hear is clink, 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 clink.
Oh, the tin ladies, yeah.
I'm gonna eat breakfast, and hunting is something. I haven't been in the city long enough to understand that hunting in the city is going to be vastly different. I mean, I do, but I don't. So you see Saravai in her forest garb. She's like all her weapons, quivers full. I've got my arrows like all nice and
Okay.
hair's pulled back. I'm like, let's find this.
I'm
thing.
gonna look at you when I get
Excuse me.
downstairs and be like, "You look like you're ready to hunt." Most of the garb is not gonna hide you at all in the city.
We're not leaving the city.
I know, but it just makes me feel a little more at home.
Makes you feel better.
Yep.
I understand.
Where's the tin can?
Sitting at the
Okay,
Bar
so
eating.
you finally got down there?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, here's clunk, clunk, clunk.
OCD Ranger.
Would you expect anything less, Aurora?
We are going to end up needing. This is going to be difficult. There's 4 of us, and we have to travel around the city.
And we
have to-
only have one tracker.
and we only have one tool to track with.
If I can, well, why not get horses? It'll go faster.
Can we ride horses in the city?
There's a lot of traffic depending on where you go. And I'm pretty sure that riding headlong through town on horses will get us in trouble with the guards.
I mean, you guys could take a drag coach,
Mhm.
but that would probably get a little bit expensive.
We could get horses, but we technically, I believe you guys would call it trail ride.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I mean, we could take a coach just until we get a bing off this thing, and then go by foot from there.
Might end up having-
I mean, it's also a very large city.
Yep.
So,
Well, I am going to.
I mean, personally, I'm not afraid of a little bit of legwork, but
Well,
It's
the
not
size
about
of the.
I'm wondering if we
Considering
might be
size.
able to cut some of the legwork down. You have some friends you might be able to talk to.
I shoot you daggers, as nobody else knows that.
We're friends.
Oh, he's been picking on me about the date that never happened.
But how
That's
would you
not
have,
nice, Milo.
How would you have friends out of
I-
the date
he's
that
being-
never happened?
I don't. He's being.
Where does she come from?
The woods.
What kind of friends do you make in the woods?
Oh! And on a case. That's kind of like an animal.
Well, okay.
Thanks.
she is a barbarian.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll
And
take
what
that.
kind of barbarian?
Totem warrior.
Yeah, let me see what I can find. If I can get eyes on this thing, I can mark it. I just have to get within 90 feet of it.
Are you gonna pee on it like a dog does?
No, and I'm not gonna mate with you either.
Wait, what?
So like
And Saravai is going to angrily stomp out the door and sit on the steps to cool off.
Alessis spits coffee, like the classic spit take. What?
Misunderstanding. She said something and it wasn't quite what she meant to say.
Oh, I mean, this detention has been obvious, but I didn't think that you were going to be moving that quickly with it.
Oh heck no, it was just a misspeak on her part.
Ah,
That was a horseshit way of explaining that.
That was a guy way of explaining that.
No, that was a Joe way of explaining that.
Fair,
Because
fair.
he said what he wanted, and no one has a clue as to what actually happened, but he feels like he explained everything very well.
Hey, she understands me.
I wonder why.
Do
The barbarian is money. Yes.
I think
I don't know if we can find him.
the two of you from the woods, if
Mhm.
you can get your animal friends to help scour the city, that might not be a bad idea.
I got 0 to help with that. FYI.
I can speak with animals.
I can speak with animals as well. And if maybe I can actually. It's gonna take about 10 minutes, but I can actually see through an animal's eyes. Uh-huh.
If we get close enough to it, I can
Well, that might.
use the spell to immobilize it.
Like if we could find a bird or something that's
You know what I
willing.
want to do? I want to go find my talking horse friend and ask her if she's heard rumors of sightings.
Okay,
Because she goes all over the city.
she does.
Crap. I will keep it. Yeah. I will keep my eye out for her once we start moving around.
I'm a ranger, not a druid. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Aurora.
Damn it, Samson. I'm a cleric, not a healer.
My brain on that. I'm going to just then, when we finally start hunting this thing, I want to keep my eyes out for her.
Okay.
I think you two should work together. You and I can work together.
Alright.
I'm on the front stoop.
I'm going over.
I'm
Sitting
going
next
to
to you.
head down into the sewers right away, though,
I
to
approve.
talk to
I'm not there, but I
our
approve.
to
You're
talk
there.
to our rat friends
No, because I went to the.
and see if I can get them on the hunt as well.
Very well.
Like you can, like it's that.
Your nose is turned up as far as you can get it.
I'm laughing and I'm like,
Yes, but she's still gonna do it because it's necessary.
hey Sarah, bye.
Yeah.
Nyla's taking the Sunflower Princess in the sewers again.
I'm not a princess, I'm a fourth daughter.
No, Mister's actually technically the princess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's just not here though. She's
Um.
not here.
All right. Where do you want to start? Do we want to zigzag? I mean, the streets that are like this. Do we want to each choose one and at the end of every block, like eye contact?
Choose a quarter.
So, question: you
Choose a
guys
ward.
are going to split up.
Choose a ward. Yeah, 2 and 2. How will we notify the other party?
And
Is any of those?
I mean,
Paper
Sarah, I've
bird
seen
things?
what it looks like, but
Right now I'm just information gathering,
okay.
and I think if we stick to the same ward and just work our way
Top and bottom.
into the center
Um,
and see if we can gather any information, starting here in the north ward.
Nyla, you can communicate with Meatball, can't you? Like
Yep,
more than just vocally.
yep.
How much of a range is that?
I haven't tested very much, but I think it's right around 100 feet.
Because, well, if we try to stay within 100 feet of each other, we can take.
Oh wait, no. Let me double check.
Say, because if need be, we can take Meatball with us, and then he can communicate back. He can communicate with you,
I need to double check something.
and just very loosely communicate
I
with
know
us.
that I can only look through his eyes up to 100 feet away.
Okay.
But maybe you can communicate from further.
Correct. That's one of those goofy situations. While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. So it has to be within 100 feet that I can communicate with it. So yes, 100 feet.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can
Which
try to
really
reach that.
isn't
No,
in the
it's not a
realm.
huge distance.
No.
We can use that if absolutely need be.
Alright, well, maybe we'll have to do it a slightly different way then. How do you guys feel about sweeping the streets?
We can do it.
We can start out that way.
Depends on what kind of room.
Well, not quite that nature. 1, 2, 3, 4. One down this street, one down this street, one down this street, one down this street. We'll be within shouting distance of each other, more or less.
That works.
Start with the north ward. The ward we're in, and then work our way.
Well, we'll start in the north ward and work our way toward the sea ward, because
Okay.
that's where it was created.
Okay. Yeah, it might have gone back there, we don't know.
It might be hiding out somewhere in that area. It's not at the temple.
I'll come back in. This is my concern. If it just freaked out and left, what reason did it have to throw a fireball down? Obviously someone gave it that necklace of fireballs or whatever the heck it is, some murder jewelry, and
I like that.
That's cool.
I think it's working for someone or something, and that
We
I
might,
feel like this is bigger than we know, and
we might not be able to find out who it's working for until we actually find it.
How do you suggest we proceed then?
I think sweeping the streets is a good idea. I feel uneasy. I feel like we're hunting something and something bigger is hunting us while we're hunting it.
Yeah.
Well, according to the rumors that we've been picking up, it's very much possible that we're hunting a tool of a faction that is going against Xanathar. What faction would that be? I think that's the Zentarum.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the Zentar? Wait a minute. Maybe we should start in the ward where the Zentarum is.
Most popular.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And which ward would that be?
Hold on, it's in my notes. Because we went by their main place. Hold on.
Did you?
Zentarum, also known as the Black Network. Hold on. I do have it written down. Because there was a place they frequented. Okay, it's gonna be a minute.
Question. How many times can I do a ritual? How many times can you do a ritual?
Infinite.
Infinite?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Hold that thought. Okay, well, can I roll an intelligence to try and remember?
If we need that information, I'm sure I have a few friends I can talk to.
Yeah.
That's friends.
In a manner of speaking.
Okay. Yeah, Nilo, can you figure out if they have maybe a...
I'm going to go find my network. But before I do that, I want to go find my furry friends.
Okay.
I'll be back as soon as possible.
Aurora's flippin' awesome, that's what she is. In my game, she's a caster. The other Wednesday, I'm not sure. That's DM Thapos.
I'm going to go find my furry friends,
Okay.
and I'm going to instruct them to see if they can figure out where a strange creature like
I
this
can't
might
read that
be.
word.
A wooden creature that moves on its own.
Okay. So you go down into the sewers.
Yep.
And you find out that you discover that they have moved to where you asked them to.
They're underneath the Fourth.
Steam and Steel.
Steam and Steel. Yep.
When you get down there, only one of them is currently down there.
Okay.
And it's the one that is still nursing a little bit of a arrow wound to the butt.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
And so you ask, because that was one of the male were-rats.
Kelso.
Kelso?
That's what my notes say.
So you ask Kelso if they know anything?
Or they can go look.
We can go look.
If you find it, come back to the troll skull and let us know. Do not engage.
Okay. There aren't many around here. We've only seen them at the parade.
This one would be mean.
Oh.
This
They're
one,
not usually mean.
yeah, this one would be working with the mean people, the Zentarum.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, those are mean people.
Yeah.
Turn
So
over is on.
all you need to do, if you see him,
Except that one orc lady, she's not mean.
Barbara,
Yeah,
yeah, she's nice.
Yabra.
Yeah, now that we have a decent mic, it picks everything up.
Oh, I picked up the dishes.
Yeah. So if you see anything like that with the Zentarum, let us know.
We will.
Do not fight it, do not engage it, do not be seen if you can avoid it.
That's why we turn into rats.
Good,
Because people don't pay attention to rats in big cities.
good. Were you guys out last night?
A couple of us were.
Okay. I think I saw you.
Oh.
I see you in your rats.
You know to look.
And then from there,
Sorry.
I'm going to go find the Bregender.
Okay.
We will note happily for the children that there will be no dishwashing during stream.
So you're going to just
Not
leave
drag
the
into the
party
kitchen room?
and go all the way down.
Hurts my brain a bit.
Where are you going?
I don't know where their headquarters are. You've never let me know that.
You actually, as you get back up to the alleyway and make your way towards the main thoroughfare of the alleyway, make a perception check.
But
That would be 15.
As you're walking back to Troll Skull,
Yep.
you hear a couple of Waterdeepian noble ladies excitedly giggling
Hello, ladies.
really,
Okay.
about how the Sea Maiden's Fair is back in Waterdeep.
Wonderful. What's the Sea Maiden's Fair?
You, being who you are, know
that sounds
that
familiar.
it is, let's see here, let me find
Sounds really freaky.
the best, what?
Both of these two are like, that sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
I know, I'm trying to find where it is.
It's in town.
Someone please kick him. I just don't have the energy to bother anymore.
Hey Joe, can I see your hand for a second? I'll just stand up and kick you in the
Is it the
head.
dock ward?
It is in the dock ward.
Okay, hold on, I'm on the right.
Pretty sure it's a giant cruise ship.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I made the reference to the. Okay, yep. Is anyone else cold or is it just me?
There's a chill in the
It's a
house.
little chill.
It's a little
I'm
chilly, but
wearing
I'm currently using tea as a warmer, so
I'm-
or coffee as a warmer, so.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
We
so
need to get
good.
you one of them there sandbags.
Walmart run after this.
Thank you, Aurora.
Huh?
Aurora, it's really no fun to play that game with him. He's fast.
I have advantage, Aurora. I know when he sleeps and where he sleeps.
She's played the game with me.
Oh, I'm sure.
Gotcha.
That's okay, because when we do that drill in class, I'm a lot faster than I am now.
Let's see.
My muscles just hurt.
Why am
I'm
I not
sure.
finding it? It should be on here.
Would you like me to pull it up on the interwebs?
No.
No, 'cause spoilers. I love you.
Yeah, I swear, Sea Maiden's Fair. I remember hearing that.
Because I remember discussing it.
There was some type of entertainment and son of a biscuit whisker.
Can't bother you with it.
Yes,
Can't find it,
It's
isn't it?
kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
you
okay.
might do well with the bookmarks things that like Darian does.
Well, what I had to do for Strahd was put sticky notes in places, and then just for like what they were currently dealing with.
And Charidion?
Yeah.
Does that word mean anything to you?
Hmm? I'm not sure it looks familiar, but I have not been as responsible of a DM as I should. I should be.
And
Yeah.
I have a bunch of these if you want to use them.
I understand. It's okay.
I don't know that word.
I'm not gonna look it up either.
A word that Joe doesn't know.
Maybe we should mark that on the calendar.
Oh,
Okay.
hush.
I will,
Sorry.
I will just describe it as best as I can. You know it as 3 entertainment ships.
Oh,
That's okay.
That's what it was.
Is that where it's at? That's where I was looking. That's where I was
Ness is
looking.
trying to help our
Well, it's
DM.
there to Waterdeep.
Ness is trying to help our DM, which is much appreciated.
I do appreciate that's where I was looking.
You might just have to send her a page number.
Please.
She's the only one with the book, so we can't cheat that much.
Yeah.
Maybe. Anarchies, just in case anyone forgot that there's a barbarian. You now have a fan.
I have a
groupie.
You
fan.
have a groupie.
Do I have any groupies? Anybody? Anybody?
Yeah.
No, I meant like in,
I'm always
That's
a groupie.
okay. That's
In
not
chat.
so bad.
Yep.
I have no chat groupies. Not even my man here is speaking up. I'm gonna go cry.
That's fine.
Why is that fine? Are you jealous that your wife has a man here?
I have no groupies. I've never had groupies.
Bullshit.
Everybody thinks my characters are jerks.
Well, your characters are jerks.
Well, then I guess I'm doing well.
I would love to have.
love
I would
from
love to
Aurora.
have Nilo and Ash.
I would not.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, we're going to have 2 players join us.
Hey, Tim. Yay. Okay, I
That's
have
gonna
2
be
loves.
interesting.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing it also.
I'm not trying. Well, I am not trying to be a jerk with Ash, but that's just who he is.
Banana Hammock is wondering what you have for your barb.
My barb?
Yeah.
Like just in general?
A basic idea of what your barb is.
Laundry.
Banana.
You know, it's too bad you guys don't have house wenches to help with that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Hint,
Oh,
hint,
just
wink,
like all the
wink,
stuff I
nudge,
have?
nudge,
Yeah,
bang,
just a
bang,
basic
please,
idea of what
please.
you're wearing, what your
Pretty please.
class, race, subclass.
Well, like she had said before, or the DM had said, I am a tiefling, but I am a different variant. So
Yeah,
I've
that's
got like,
fine there.
I've got cat eyes, but the colors are reversed. And I don't cast a shadow. I also have a longsword, a short bow, a javelin, a quarterstaff. Obviously no armor. I've got hellish resistance. Outlander background.
And what kind of barbarian are you?
I am an animal totem.
Yep,
One and-
totemic barbarian.
Yes, and my totem spirit currently, before I can level up and add another little one, is eagle.
Okay.
So
I hear you, Aurora. The difference is I have to give them crap because I've offered both of them help cleaning. But no one
Okay.
loves me, so I get turned down.
Chris Isaac, thank you for the follow.
Yay.
Yay! Why don't I see that?
Because it sent me the email.
Oh, yeah.
So, the Sea Maiden's
Yay,
Fair,
follows.
and Nilo knows this because of who he is,
Having been there a bit.
is a seafaring carnival that travels up and down the Sword Coast in 3 ships. The Eye Catcher, which is the main one.
I got it.
And mounted underneath it is the Scarlet Marpenoth.
Scarlet Marpenoth.
I have that written down somewhere.
Interesting name.
A submarine of Latinese design.
Aha.
The second ship is the Heartbreaker, which is primarily used for the performers of the Sea Maidens Fair. And the third ship is the Hellraiser, which transports the musicians and decorative floats.
Wait, what was the first word before Marpanoff? Sorry.
Scarlet.
Thank you.
And you know that typically when they are in Waterdeep, the Hellraiser and the Heartbreaker are docked, and the Eye Catcher is typically anchored within Waterdeep Harbor.
I wonder if we should maybe start looking. No, I'm not there.
Yes. Is that really?
Bear shirts assemble. I love how they're both dodging the house wench help topic. Smooth guys. Smooth.
The sub is the Red October. I love it.
I'm still pouting at you. I'm not responding to that.
The only thing I say at my hammock is this is the first time I've played a barbarian, so
I have a barbarian in our other campaign. Her name's Katie. She's got a great axe. We'll see. I'm done.
So, as I'm looking, as this information comes about, I'm going to,
She's got a great axe.
yes. So, I'm going to make that mental note.
Yeah.
Great
There's
axe
text
is-
on it now.
Your great
Yes,
axe is
it's
a
it.
little blunt.
Great axe, first of its name, Slayer of Scorpions and Undead, Queen of Cleavers.
I'll keep working
That
on
is
the
not
rest
the
of
word
that.
you were going to say.
I told you, I speak for a living, I can't speak on weekends.
So, I'm going to make the mental note that the Nina Pinta and Santa Maria are here
Okay, with the Red October.
with the Red October.
Oh my gosh. You got it.
And
my brain hurts.
I'm going to
Yeah.
look for the Brigand.
Okay.
Again, I don't know where home is because
Oh,
we actually never got that far.
well, that's unfortunate.
I know.
You guys will have to work on that.
We got most of the information, but
Can
that's
I
what we missed.
get a sticky note and a pencil, please? Because I don't have a pencil. Because I didn't come to school prepared.
See how you are.
Yeah, I support this need.
Oh gosh. All of a sudden I see classic Mario and Donkey Kong. That's not the music of the classic Mario.
I'm impressed, you guys.
No, we lost it. We're done. DM is loading.
DM is note taking.
Okay.
Because that
What
is
about the
something that you
underground
know.
name? We were getting there. There it is. Well, that's why. That's
Especially given
why
Then-
Mario wears jeans, because denim.
So, I guess I have to go that direction.
Are you taking your party or
I can take
are
one
you just
later.
Well, no, I
Can I
don't.
write it sideways really?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna head to the Sea Maidens Fair.
Okay.
For the moment by myself because I want to have the
Can you
conversation.
help with the embroidery piece?
Okay.
I am going to, on the way, however, see if I can find Messenger
Okay.
and send a missive back to them to let them know that the Sea Maidens Fair is there and they might enjoy a distraction.
Okay. So back to you guys.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Nilo's been gone for close to an hour now.
This isn't
Yes.
really out of the realm of normal.
Right?
So maybe we
And
should
there's
I'll go get the door.
It's a 12, 13-year-old paperboy, basically.
Hi there.
I was supposed to bring this here.
Oh, and thanks. And your name?
Hi.
Who sent you?
Tall man,
I had
kind
given in my name.
of dark skin. His name's Nilo.
Oh, okay. You're fine. Thanks. I open it. What does it say?
I don't know, Nilo. What does it say?
Heading to the Sea Maidens Fair. It will provide a wonderful distraction for the day and probably allow us to gather information in a setting where people are going to be much more loose-lipped.
Anakis. Drinking contest.
That and
You're being adorable.
oh, my muscles hurt too much. Ow! Like my shoulder hurts.
Aww.
Thank you. Like I can't figure out why.
That
Ooh,
sounded
that
good.
was good.
Oh, that felt really
All right.
good.
Did anybody hear that
Go.
on the mic? Because
That would be
was
awesome.
loud.
Anakis. Drinking. I must support your
Awesome.
fan club. As mine is doing.
Oh, did you give a description of your tiefling variant?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because that was Hammock made a comment about that they just found out what a tiefling was, so I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, the demon creature. I have no reflection or shadow. I have fangs and I have cat-like eyes, but the sclera is black, and then the pupils the bright green slit, so that's reversed.
And she's got a tail.
And I have a tail. Yes.
We like her tail.
I think I found
And
that tail.
my skin is dark red.
nice?
It's actually I've got some
Okay,
dice that
that's
have
nice.
dark red and like copper tones, which is kind of the color of my skin, and I've got black hair. So
Because we spooned, remember?
Mm-hmm.
In the witch's
like
bed.
a really cool
down the other.
like Viking battle braid. So
We spooned.
but you did not folk.
Where'd Nilo go?
He just.
Nilo disappears.
Yes.
His
Okay,
player
so-
disappears as much as he does.
You guys are going to go to the Sea Maiden's Fair?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. We're on our
Following
way.
his direction?
Well, he's with.
No?
Alesta, you're with Nilo.
No.
No?
He went by
Because-
himself?
Yeah, because
I thought the two of them were going
gonna.
together.
No.
Yeah,
What the
no.
hell?
He left before she could go with him.
We'll get your shit together. Let's go.
Literally.
All right. So I loop one arm, Anakis loops the other, and we're off to.
We're up to see
How tall are you guys?
We're off to Sea Maid's Fair to go kill things.
5'5".
I'm
Okay.
5'5". Copycat.
Are you guys serious? Come on now.
I'm 5'6".
Head height,
I'm
5'5".
exactly
My
an
horns
inch taller
give
than
me a
you
little bit
two.
height.
My horns gave me a little bit of height.
You can't really see my horns very well though because I've got black hair and black horns, and the braid is around the horns. So
All right, so I'm going with sexy and princess to the Sea Maiden's Fair.
Not a princess.
that's gonna be
I'm
a running
going
joke.
with may the fourth princess be with you.
She's not that type of princess.
I'm not that kind of princess. I'm in another castle. All right, we go to the Sea Maiden's Fair, DM.
Okay.
We're up to see.
Oh, King of Bots is now following us too.
Woo!
King of Bots.
Thank
Yay!
you.
Thank you. So you go to the Sea Maiden's Fair. Are you looking for Nilo? Are you
Yes.
just okay?
Is anybody saying an obnoxiously arrogant? I can't not.
Now, is there anything special about these ships that is going to make these guys curious?
No, when they get there, most of the entertainers and all of that are human.
Why not?
I'm going to find a spot where I can play games. You know, where the gambling is.
You want to play a game?
I
Ooh.
look at something.
Oh,
Why couldn't I have rolled like that in Katie's fight?
I found a list of gambling games that you can do with dice in D&D that work really well.
Yay!
That's awesome.
And you only need these 3 dice.
2d8, a d8, a d10, and
And
a
a D6.
d6. Huh. Sweet.
It's similar to 701 when you play dice.
Ah.
That's 1. There's another one that you can play.
Please tell me to be kind.
Be nice.
We're in the middle of the game, just another. Another one can play with 2 dice.
Huh.
3d6s.
I suppose there's lots of dice game out there that involve D6s that aren't.
It's a really neat one. I don't remember where I found it, but it's really, really cool, and I can't wait to try it with you guys.
I can't wait to try it either.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can find this information picture up in there, but it doesn't seem.
You jerk. Didn't do it.
I know.
Hmm?
Sarcasm is probably not the best answer right now.
Okay. So, yeah. When you guys get there, most of
Biscuit.
looking for love at the Sea Maiden's Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. This is not gonna be a good
How does
night.
that song go?
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
That one and the Gaelic one that you're probably aware of.
There's like 5
Fair
that
point.
could fit. Are you talking about Scarborough Fair? Or are you talking about, that's not Gaelic. Sorry, back on track.
You guys, it's a very colorful place. Let me find that picture one more time because it's a cool picture. Ooh, that's pretty, but that's not the right picture. I mean, this is a very, very I mean, just to give you guys kind of an idea for like the colors and
Ooh.
It's a fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Neat.
I mean, it's
I
a
like it.
carnival. There are musicians, there are games, there are creatures that you have never seen before,
Camel.
Like humped horses?
like rats of unusual size and
ROUSs? I don't think they exist.
yeah. So you guys said you're looking for Nilo.
Yes.
Nilo, what did you do when you got to? Are you going to wait for them to show up, or?
I would find someone to send a message to him. That
Okay.
I need to speak to him.
Okay.
And then I'd go sit in the gambling establishment.
Okay. When it's been about 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and are you gambling or are you just waiting?
I'm at the moment just watching the crowd.
Okay. While you are sitting there waiting, a member of the fair comes up to you and tells you that you and your party have been
Randomly selected.
randomly selected to win 1,000 gold.
That would be awesome.
Have
We just
been
have to give them 400 gold for shipping and handling.
exactly have been invited to join Zardoz Zord, the owner of the Sea Maidens Fair, to dine with him aboard the Eye Catcher.
Ah,
Zardo
That seems a little.
Zor?
Zardo Zord.
ZOURD?
So it's ZARDOZ. ZORD. But wait, there's more.
but wait, there's Zord.
Order now and that's
Receive
that.
a
That
free
was.
ear and nose hair trimmer.
Ah.
Nyla needs it.
Does that remove the brown as well?
I will
He's got
thank
brown.
the messenger and try and make myself look conspicuous and inconspicuous simultaneously. So basically I'm going to sit where they can find me, but I'm not in the way of everybody.
Okay. Let's see here.
For only 4 payments of link deleted. Love you, Aurora.
Oh, lordy.
Remind me as we end stream and I'll show you my new babies. Otherwise you'll see them.
She said I think she went back to mom.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I missed that.
I said I wouldn't mind if they came out on stream again.
The piggy had her little red feet.
Order in the next 20 minutes and we'll take one of those payments. We'll take away one of those payments.
Okay, I need the 3 of you to roll a perception check.
My only one of the night.
Yay! Well, you know where I am.
Oh. When you roll your passive.
Yay!
What'd you roll?
19.
13.
24.
Oh.
And I can smell the assholeness from here.
I'm sorry I farted.
Or you just talked.
Oh god.
I still
Okay.
love you.
So you guys get to the fair, you are taking a few minutes to look around, and I mean it's almost overwhelming. Like there's so much going on. Like you thought that the main marketplaces in the city were busy places. Holy buckets.
Wow.
Look, my family.
And as you guys are making your way through the fair, almost immediately, especially with all of the bright colors
You stick out like a sore thumb.
on a keys, you
And I
see
did.
Milo, and he does. He sticks out like a sore thumb. And I mean, it's you don't have half a second to say anything, and Sarabai spotted him. And Sarabai, you're just about to say something, and then all of a sudden, kind of almost like a internet explorer, you hear from Alesta, "Oh look, there's Nilo."
Because I'm like, hey look, there's Nilo. It's kind of funny how he sticks out though.
Wait, look at him. 3, 2, 1.
Yes,
I was waiting for the
that actually worked well.
ding, ding, ding. Don't wanna.
That was
What are you guys
cool.
gonna do?
Walk
Walk
over.
over.
Milo, there you are. Like the bright gleaming gold thing is like.
If she starts to say something, I just go.
I'm just
And
gonna
I'm just gonna stand there and observe what he's doing.
I'm gonna lean down by you and go, don't lose.
I'm not gambling, I'm watching.
No, you're just watching.
We have dinner reservations.
Where?
The captain of this fine,
Establishment?
I was going to say cacophony of noise.
Well, that is one word for
You
it.
see that ship out there? That's where we're going.
Yeah.
Why am I getting a first 3 episodes of fairy tale feel?
Right?
We were invited to dinner by the captain of this
Do you
entourage.
know him?
I've run into him once or twice.
Ah.
Was it a good run-in or not a good run-in? 'Cause
I'm
it could
still
go
alive.
either- I was gonna say it could go either way with you, Nilo.
I'm still alive.
My characters have never had good luck on ships.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks of strict pantaloons and early level Loxy. I haven't.
I think I was one of the only ones that
I'm
didn't
scarred
get
for life.
seasick on that.
No,
No, this
she's
was
talking
way
like
at the beginning.
First or second session she ever
Like,
had.
when
she
she
snuck
was-
onto a ship in the middle of the night, and the captain of the ship went, "Get off my ship." Poof.
This is when she was still a rogue.
Named
Before she changed
Erebus.
to monk. Yeah, that was funny.
Well, maybe that's why you can't find anything out about Loxy. You changed your name.
How long
She's in a witness
till
protection
dinner would
program.
happen?
About an hour. So you guys have a little bit of time to see the sights, as it were.
Yeah, if you guys want to do your thing, I'm going to enjoy watching the people lose their coin.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, seeing as we have time to see the sights, the Paladin of Joy and Celebration would like to go
Oh,
enjoy the joy and celebration for a minute.
Sarah, what were you gonna say?
I want to walk around and keep my ears open and listen for any mention of oddities within the city while observing some of the games.
Mm-hmm.
Any oddities at a fair?
Right?
You hear somebody talking about a really weird looking bear.
Was it a duck bear?
Is there a maiden fair? Oh, haha. Sorry. Okay, what kind of games are around us?
There are your basic carnival games. There's ring tosses. There's
Any shooting games?
The machine gun.
yes, there is.
I want to go try one. I want to try a shooting
I'm
game.
gonna go with Sarah because I know her shot.
Hey,
It is too
Keys,
confusing.
Yeah.
do you remember that little archery game that we did at
That's right there.
Renfest down in Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that?
Yeah. You get up to it, you're super excited, and realize that this bow,
It wasn't someone.
yeah,
It wasn't so
Gotcha.
much the one that you shot or the one with the long range that I was in.
we both shot
We
the
both
same
shot.
one. Yeah.
Because I know we did one in a smaller booth and one at the big one.
Either way.
Either way.
No, the smaller one.
Smaller?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that was fine. The bigger one sucked.
Okay, so either way,
Either way.
I'm gonna look at the attendant. Can I use my bow?
No, because that would probably destroy our setup.
Oh. How much is it to try?
2 silver.
I'll try anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll.
So what is this setup here?
There are 3 targets,
Okay.
kind of like staggered, like one closer and then gradually going backwards and smaller.
Okay.
And with basically bullseyes with point.
Okay. And what's the prize?
He waves his hand over his head and there's a plethora of stuffed animals.
Oh.
Is there a rat?
How many points per prize?
The cheapest prize is 50 points.
Okay. And how do I get 50 points? Is it a bullseye?
You get 5 arrows. The
Okay.
first target, the center, the very center of the bullseye is worth 20 points,
Okay.
and the point values lessen from there.
Okay.
The second target, the very center, is 30 points, and then they lessen. And then the furthest back target is 50 points.
Okay. How far back is the third target? Sorry, DM.
No, it's okay. It's only about 30 feet. But this bow is a really sorry excuse for a bow.
Okay. My first shot, I want to take at the first target to
Okay.
get a feel for the bow and how it's gonna.
Okay.
I mean, I've lived with bows in my hands.
Roll a d20.
Am I adding anything to it?
You can add your dex.
Okay, just my dex. Do I get my archery bonus for shooting a ranged weapon?
You can get your archery bonus, but not your proficiency.
Okay. 17.
You hit, and you hit it on the second innermost ring.
Okay.
And I said that the innermost was 20 points.
Yes, I have it written down.
Okay.
Okay, but I didn't get the.
You got the second ring.
Okay, so 15?
Yes.
So 3 rings, 20, 15, 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We'll do 4 rings, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Okay. Next one, I want to shoot 2 at the center target.
Okay.
Same thing?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That's well, the one was a 1, so that didn't.
That one buries itself in the dirt.
Yep. And the other one was 16.
16.
Got a 1 and 11.
Okay, so the one that you rolled a 1 on buries itself in the dirt. You went to pull back and the string is really it's really elasticy.
Gotcha.
So it just kind of slipped out of your hand.
Okay.
The bows we shot in the Sherwood Forest.
Yep.
It just.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the second, or what was the third arrow?
16.
16. That also hit the second innermost ring.
Okay.
And I said that was 30, so that will be 25 points.
Okay. I have
2 arrows left.
2 arrows left. I want to go center ring again.
Okay.
20, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
That one hits the bullseye.
Okay. And that's 30. And the last one, just for giggles, quick prayer to Tamora. And I'm aiming for the far one.
Okay.
Ooh, 23 again.
That also hits the bullseye.
Woo! So
And-
50, 60, 70, 80, 920 total. I
And
grin.
he grins back at you. Very good job. Most people who know how to shoot a bow typically have the hardest time doing this. So very good job.
Thank you.
What's
What's the biggest prize I can get with 120 points?
it's one of the like medium-sized stuffed animals.
Okay.
And you see some weird looking animals. Like some of them look like animals you recognize, but they're not quite right. Like they look like they're different colors, things like that.
Okay.
So like you see a black and white bear that you remember somebody mentioning. And you also see one that looks kind of similar, but it's a little bit smaller and it has red on it.
Okay. Do I see any that look like a brown bear?
You see, there's none that look like a brown bear, no.
Okay.
You do see a couple of pseudo-dragon stuffies.
And what color are the pseudo dragon stuffies?
There are a couple that are almost rainbow colored,
Okay.
and then there are a couple that are the more metallic colors.
Ooh, is there one that looks kind of like a bronze-y metallic?
Yes.
I want that one.
Okay.
I want to go back and find the rest of my party.
And I mean,
I'm right there with
We're
you.
right behind you.
it's
The only one not there is me.
it's roughly the same, the size of an actual pseudo-dragon.
Okay, you guys see me geeking out like, Anna, please, you gotta try this. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh my gosh.
Is that the color of your friend?
Yes!
Oh,
Like she's just giddy as all heck.
You're adorable, Sarah.
Do you want one?
I'm pleased you're having fun.
Let's get one for Adelaide.
Yes, I want to play this game again.
Do you know what her favorite animal is?
Let's get her the black and white bear. You want to play too?
Do we want to get her the black and white bear or the
Red.
red one with the white?
Let's get her both.
Get her-
Okay, I want to play again.
2 more silver for each person that is playing.
I will try it.
I walk by and I icy blast one of the targets.
How
Do
much
you
is,
really?
Bad joke.
10 silver for 1 gold.
myself for 1 gold.
Okay. I'm gonna aim them all at the at the middle target.
Okay, then just roll 5 if you have that many, or
Ooh.
Didn't do
So-
so well this time.
11, 12, and 20.
11, 12, and 20.
Yeah.
You get 1 to hit the center for 30 points,
Okay.
and the other 2 hit the 10-point markers.
Okay.
You have 2 more.
Yep. Oh, 24 and 14.
Okay, the 4th one also.
Hit center.
Whole expensive book with great
Yes.
price plot, a session of beating great carnival games.
5 arrows.
Yes, 1 hits center,
And the 14.
and the 14 hits the 3rd ring for
15?
yeah.
They go down by 5s? Okay.
Yeah.
5 arrows.
60, 70, 80, 95 that time.
95 that time.
Yeah.
You got past that one.
You did 30, 10,
5 arrows, 3 targets? Or 5 arrows
Yes.
per target?
30.
No, 5 arrows, 3 targets. Close. The nearest one is 20 points at bullseye, and then goes down by 5s. Second one is 30 for bullseye, goes down by 5s. Third one's 50 for bullseye, goes down by 5s.
And how many points did you end up with?
95.
That is enough to get the red and white bear-looking creature.
I grabbed that one. Go on, Keys! Don't add proficiency, but add.
Whatever mod.
Add your modifier. Yes.
It's a blast, and stuff like this is what makes the campaigns memorable and fun. It's especially when you have a module and you can go off of it a little bit and kind of just make it your own.
18 for the first arrow.
Okay, and which target?
I'll start from the furthest to the
Front
So
front to back. Yes.
Okay, so that one does hit the center for 20 points. So middle
20
target.
for
20.
middle target.
Okay, that one also hits the center for 30 points.
Nice.
16 for
girl.
the third arrow.
16.
And that's the far
Far
target.
target?
That's the far
The
target.
far target, that is going to hit the 3rd ring on, so the, let's see here, so it'd be 50, 45, that would be, that one's actually going to go down by 10s,
Okay.
because that would be too many points.
So 30.
So yeah, that's going to be 30 points.
Everybody knows it is.
So that's 80 points.
Yep, you have 2 more arrows.
I'm aiming for the
Holy
last.
crap.
The last one,
Yep. 20.
20, that hits the 2nd ring.
You should call the targets before.
Yes.
Sorry. No,
She's
the last
rolling
one.
and then calling
No,
the
sorry.
target.
No,
That's
sorry.
why-
The last one I was aiming for the last target.
Okay.
Because getting the lower one, I'm like, I can shoot better for that big target for the farthest.
You're really hurting, aren't you, Joe?
Oh, I can feel the
I'm
The heat coming
starting to feel a little
run your
bit,
fingers
but
right there. Oh, just run your fingers first.
Ooh.
You feel that?
Yeah, you're starting to blister.
I don't know if it's blisters or if the skin's reacting because this is where I got the secondary burns from.
Oh.
So I'm using this to make sure it's
20 hit what ring on the last target?
That one hit the 2nd one.
That one hit the second, so that was 40
Yep.
points.
nice.
And then the last arrow, still aiming for the last target. Another 18.
Another 18.
Yep.
And that one hits the 2nd ring as well.
So another 40 points.
And that gets you to 160 points.
I must shoot one more time.
completely derailed
You-
the current games.
You
Sorry.
also didn't aim for the back one as much.
Right, and that's kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, because that was.
And that was definitely enough for a black and white bear.
Awesome.
I want to try one more time, if that's okay with the DM.
That's fine. 2 silver.
Yep.
I don't care what you guys spend your money on.
Okay, I am going
I wonder if there's
to.
any feats of strength around here.
I'm going to
Yes.
aim all 5 for the back target.
Because I'm
Okay.
good with a bow. But I'm
Oh,
better with lifting
okay.
weights. Or smashing them in the
19.
face.
23 and 11
Okay.
for the first 3.
11 it hits the outer edge of the target and does not get points.
Okay.
The 19 hits the 2nd innermost ring, and the 23 hits the innermost ring.
Okay. Last 2 at the back target again. Oof. Another miss and a 19.
So 19 hits the second ring again. And what was your miss?
It was only a 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a miss. That's still 130 points.
I'm happy with that.
That's 10 more than you got last time.
Yep.
And what prize would you like this time?
Are there any that look like gazers? Or even remotely close to gazers? Okay, I'll get another pseudo dragon. I'm gonna get, is there a red pseudo dragon?
Yes, there is.
I'll get a red pseudo dragon for Nyla. Well, I briefly saw his red scales and I want to make him feel more at home, so.
Okay.
He's gonna give it to me for all the truth play. I hope you
Probably.
know that.
Love you, Kiwi.
Red scales.
Yeah. You don't remember that in like was it the second session? It was pretty early on. His clothing moved because he's a dragon blood sorcerer, and I saw the little.
That's what it was. I couldn't remember.
So
I don't think he knows I saw though.
So you want to look for a feat of strength?
Yes.
There is the typical smash the thing with a hammer and ring the bell.
Alright.
I'm gonna go over there and try that.
All right.
Sure. How much?
2 silver.
2 silver.
Just nickel and dime you guys down to nothing.
That's okay.
That's what a carnival does.
Exactly.
Like, let's just be clear.
So strength?
Yes, roll a strength check, no proficiencies.
Just
But
straight
add the
strength.
modifier.
Yes. Add your, yeah.
Nice.
Ding!
Ding 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 ding.
23.
You were so distracted by the ding of her hit that you turned
Like
and missed.
like no, like it's one of those.
Sorry, DM.
Boom!
No, I feel like that's.
So, Alesta
Like
hits the pressure plate and sends the thing up flying. And as it gets to the top, you hear a tiny little ding as it taps it and slowly comes back down. And you know that she gave it a good hit. And the carny.
Your man says nice swing.
Thank you. And the.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh my
I
head.
know, that's tonight having fun.
Oh boy.
Next.
How much DM could a DM if a DM could DM?
Oh.
Good DM.
So,
DMs.
so basically, I can tell that this thing isn't quite right. Because I know I gave it a good old whack.
No. You just know that this is definitely harder than your possible abilities. To get a really good ding is beyond your capabilities.
20. Okay.
Technically it's an ability check, and technically 20s don't actually count for ability checks.
True. Once I have like a +8 to that, that'd be different, but.
What's your strength?
+3.
So is mine.
Yeah.
We have the same score.
But yeah, so I got a ding, I'm still happy.
Yes, and you do get a prize. There's the same array of stuffed animals.
Is there a squirrel?
Yes. But it's white.
That's okay.
It looks like the one from that
And I shall call him Spot.
from the game of no. The game of bird pony yes.
Ultimate equine.
Yes.
Oh,
From the
okay.
ultimate poultry equine game.
Ultimate.
That's okay. I will take the squirrel and squish it a little bit Is it like a good, decent size, like that?
Squirrel, I love you. My master made me this collar so I could talk. Squirrel,
Uh-huh.
hi.
The squirrel. Yeah, she squished the squirrel with it. I'm satisfied now.
On Keys, you watch her wallop this thing. And you know, you go to this, you're pretty confident. You know, you're coming off of that high from that really good archery thing.
What the?
Oh, if she can do it.
Yeah, and you have this, yeah, I can do this. What did you roll in total? 4.
Yeah.
You start to heave this up, and you get it over your shoulder and realize that that really weird bow that they had you use must have tweaked something with that super elastic band, and you have to drop it onto there, and it goes about a third of the way up, and something in the mechanism of it, you hear this like jeering laugh come from as it goes back down.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No. No, I'm doing it again.
Mark off 2 silver.
I will.
Thank you, Tim. I do speak well.
I didn't know you speak well.
You might want to use a different one.
I don't ever use
Holy-
that one.
Did you
Okay, never
roll?
mind.
I did not roll another
Never mind.
that
From
one.
this angle, it looked like it.
No, I only got a 10 this time.
Yes, they do.
What?
Ness says they keep an imp in a box and train it to laugh at people who fail.
She rolled a 10.
You know, this time you managed to get it up about halfway, but there's just
Oh.
I'm gonna hurt you. Like, that's not just pissing off my character, that's pissing me off. Let's just be clear.
Oh god. Big old paladin in full suit of armor, a little stuffed squirrel under her arm.
Oh.
and the crowd goes mild.
And who is that?
That's Ness. That was a good zinger right there.
And the crowd goes mild.
I have so many comments running through my head right now that I'm not gonna say out loud.
Yep. At this point, it has now been about an hour. And you guys make your way back to the docks. Not back to, but over to the docks where you were told by Nilo to meet for when it's time to go to dinner.
I hope he's serving alcohol.
Oh, most likely he is.
Is there any errand boys running about?
I mean, there's plenty. You could always, yeah. I mean, there's
I'm gonna look at those that got prizes, and which is all 3 of us, and be like, you know, we should probably just send these back to the house and have the messenger boy tell Adelaide that they're for her.
Yeah.
But they're not all for her.
No, because the red one was for me.
True, and the gold bronze one is for, okay, the 3 that are for Adelaide are for her. Because the squirrel is for her, and so are the 2 bears.
Gosh, Natalie, you don't get Adelaide anything.
Rude.
I got her a freaking house.
I give her a home.
Yeah, so I'm gonna flag down if the 2 of them agree to send our spoils back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a hireling, and that is going to be 2 silver.
And
Actually, it's going to be 4 silver because he has to go all the way to the North Ward. Poor kid. Oh, and Joe, from your messenger earlier, mark off 2 coppers.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine.
Alesta suggested that you guys hire a messenger to bring back your stuffed animals
Courier.
back to the.
So Adelaide can have her 2 bears and 1 white squirrel, and then
And the other 2 pseudo dragons,
are dropped off as
I'll
well.
send directions to have the bronze one put on my bed and the red one put on Nilo's. I'll have Adelaide bring them up.
Yeah, so I paid for a courier to take them.
I like that movie. That's where I buy my tattoo.
Right. Did you hear
Wait,
what
what
happened?
is?
I've got a whale of a tale to tell you lads, a whale of a tale or two, about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on the nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale and it's all true, I swear by
What
my
movie is that
tattoo.
from?
You know what movie that's from.
I know what movie that's from.
Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Okay, and you four get aboard a skiff
Aye.
and are rowed out into the harbor towards the rather large ship, the Eye Catcher.
How
It catches my eye.
Dun, dun, dun.
How well can you swim in that armor?
I'll drown.
And
Oh.
we will pick up next time.
Aww.
On the eye catcher.
Our next stream is going to be this Wednesday with Randor,
Correct.
followed by Wanderers,
Correct.
followed by Sand Magic.
Correct. And this Sand and Magic, we are hopefully gaining 2 new players that we will introduce on Sunday.
Yeah. Woo. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you
Good
guys
night.
for watching.
Thanks for joining.
For the record, it's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I got that, Ness. I will respond to you as soon as possible.
Night.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Oh.
Oh.
I just thought I was